It's great.
This looks brilliant, by the way. I'm loving this.
Yes, let's get started.
Let's get into it.
Are we recording?
We are. We're recording the table tonight. It looks important.
We meet in a tavern. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We've already done that.
You meet in a forest by a bridge.
We emerge from the forest cover to discover the horrifying sight of a goblin attack on the town.
That's
Well,
right.
it's a homestead.
A homestead.
What date is it, Dave?
It is Newtdane, the 9th...
Eighth-
No, the 8th of Thalmont.
Falmont.
Newtdane, the 8th of Thalmont.
We should be filming Urban Space.
I'm amazed at how much entertainment you guys are getting out of the
I
calendar.
love this calendar.
I'm in pain.
I've got a calendar up in my classroom and I've started inscribing these dates on it. I'm going to teach my kindy class.
That's going to just confuse them.
What day is it, Jennifer?
You're gonna-
It's Newt Day, Mum.
It's Newt Day, the 8th of
Newtdane, the 8th of
Thalmont.
Thalmont. Right, we'll get you out of that
Get
class.
some pissed parents.
Get you out of that class.
Except there was one parent who said, "Tell your teacher I'm really impressed they're doing a first edition D&D
They're doing
campaign."
Night Star Terror.
All right,
Yes, go on.
I'm going to start with a bit of flavour text I gave you last time.
Roger
Yeah.
that.
The forest ends on the bank of a fast-flowing river, spanned by a wooden bridge. I think this is the Volga, but who cares?
Song of Volga Borkman.
Volga, spanned by a wooden bridge which leads to a gate of a palisaded homestead. Homestead palisade.
Yep, makes sense so far.
The buildings are mostly intact, but are lit
Mostly.
by flames leaping from a barn to the left of the bridge. Presumably that's the barn. Yes, I'm not sure, but it's probably it. In a clearing on the far side of the burning barn, you can see the attackers, goblins.
Goblinsies.
And from your right, beyond the main part of the homestead, come the cries of frightened horses.
So here... We can't see that far. We
There's
can't
the
see that
pens.
far.
There's
But we
the
think
pens.
like the horses are making noises here.
No, it's a pencil.
Space.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
god.
Stop it. Just stop
You know,
it.
that's such a bad joke. I thought of it about 3 seconds before you said it.
Well, you've got the necessary qualifications.
While you are taking all this in,
The right
Yep.
genetic makeup.
this, you may not be able to see that, but this site greets you
Goblinsies.
of goblins. They just leap out of the
Goblins.
undergrowth at you.
Goblinsies. Look at them in their first edition nastiness.
With their
They
wolf,
don't look like
Their
pinky
wolf head
people.
stylized symbols on there.
with their
It's not
wolf
styled.
skull symbols on their shields.
No, horses are supposed to look like piggies.
Yeah, and we heard about these particular types of goblins.
Oh, hang on, they're
Wasn't that
goblins.
part of
You're
the
right.
story on the way? That
Yes.
these are particularly...
These are the wolf skull goblins, one of the 3 tribes of goblins of the Dimrak Forest,
Right. Okay.
or biker gangs, as Peter prefers to call.
Well,
And me being
time for
Dimraki,
you
I
to
don't
go out
like
and
this.
reason with them.
Off
Go on.
you go.
Yeah, go enjoy yourself.
I'm sure if you talk
For
to
the
them
30
nicely...
seconds that will take.
Urban wants a peaceful alternative.
Come on.
Oh, they surprised you!
No kidding.
Uh-oh.
They're making a shitload of noise. Apparently they're done.
This is
No, just go with it. This still has a better plot line than Kong.
So, well, we need counters for characters. So, do we have enough? What do we have?
I gave you the counters for us.
Yeah, but do we have enough for everyone?
Yeah,
And
there's
who's
6 of
who?
us, and there's
Well, I'm
So,
the thief.
you're the
There is a
thief.
million of them.
There is a dwarf.
Yes.
There is no cleric, but we'll get back to that. There's 2 fighters.
I
Yes.
thought we had a cleric.
Oh, yeah, that's
He's a
right. You
cleric.
are a cleric. That's right.
Don't
That's right.
forget me already.
For some reason, I thought you were a dwarf.
And we have a magic
Jeez,
user.
Now I have to remember
We have
how
a
to do
magic user,
again.
and we have 2 fighters.
Do you have your spells
Someone
back?
give
Didn't
me
you,
a pen or a
didn't you use
pencil.
all your spells?
Or I just take one
Well, this
because
is,
these aren't the original counters I can
this
draw
is the
on.
next day. We've got our spells back, don't we? Because this
Pete!
You're the
This is
only
the
one with
eight.
spells.
Good.
this is the 8th of Thalmont. What about the cleric?
Do you need to know who's there?
I don't
And
think
D
cleric
for
uses it.
Dave.
At the
Right,
bottom of that sheet.
Dave.
Just write all their names on them. Then it'll be easy for everyone.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, someone else can do it. I don't. What am I, your slave?
Can I have my pencil back, please?
Don't encourage you.
No, he's already getting cranky.
We haven't even done
What do you
anything.
mean getting? He's been cranky ever since the operation.
Don't
Maybe
worry,
we start
Peter.
enjoying his game, we'll be blamed for
Don't
it.
worry, Peter. If you keep prodding him, he won't just be getting cranky.
Look, the good news is he can't chase us at the moment. So if we really piss him off, we can get away.
He does have a stick though, so he's got more range than you think.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can't
And if you're not
Never mind. You can't
No,
resist
no,
that.
if you're not in
Can't get up
swimming
at all.
range, you can also always throw it.
Speaking of throwing things,
Nice segue.
The goblins throw javelins at us.
goblins throw javelins at you.
Why are we in the
Goblins
water?
is...
Oh, look, don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's over here somewhere. It's off the map.
Okay.
Are these
Just trying to
goblins?
Keep
on
saying okay with that
walls?
slightly.
Jeez, I always say
Patronising.
okay. Fuck you.
Patronising.
Oh, God.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Didn't it?
There's nothing here.
Stop
for
using the
goblins.
normal word you always use.
Water.
There's nothing here that says goblins.
Yes,
except
never
for
say
wolf
water.
skull goblin.
Never again.
Yeah, I need 8 wolf skull goblins, the little
W skull.
square ones.
Oh, okay. How many?
Those are 8 of them.
Oops.
Why do I feel like going...
Oh.
Please don't. Where's the stats for the bloody goblins? Am I supposed to?
I think they're supposed to be in a square.
Would I be right in guessing that they're like, 1 point?
I have no idea where they're
Oh, here we
supposed to
go.
be. We seem
Oh.
to be in the
It's
water
all
at the
separate
moment.
payment.
Don't.
I already
don't.
went there.
Don't. We're not.
Oh, sorry.
What's happening?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We're all good.
Nothing happened. Sorry.
No one said anything.
Good.
Okay.
Alright, I'll put them in squares. Maybe that'll help.
It might.
Is that where
Alright.
you want them?
Yeah, that'll do.
Sure.
Okay, so they're throwing spears.
Right. How far
Uh,
can they throw? What? So each square is what?
50 meters.
we are going to assume they're at medium range for now.
Each square's 5 feet. Is that how they do it, or not?
Don't worry about it. We're not using the map at the moment. We will very soon.
Okay.
This is just an initial encounter.
Sure.
In the theatre.
Oh
of the mind.
In the theatre of war.
An initial encounter that ends up with us all as
I'm
commands.
dead.
That would, well, if fun enough, speed.
I'm
What's,
dead.
what's your armor class,
Called it.
man?
got brain armor.
am 2, yes.
We have the same armor class.
That's right, because we're rich.
'Cause what
They're
hits-
scum.
You know, what hits me hits you.
Oh, God, that is going to hit you.
Of course it is, you rolled 19. I mean,
No, that's
That's gonna hurt, no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, well, their Tharko is 19, so yeah. So therefore they hit 17.
Do they have that?
I thought you did 2 points damage, but no. Okay.
No, I didn't say anything.
You rolled 19, then you rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2 to decide who,
Who was
was
being
going to hit.
hit?
Yeah,
because I hadn't actually decided.
Now,
Oh, 1 point of damage.
There you
Are we all right?
go. You now have 18 points of damage.
The spear sticks into him. He goes,
How can I
ow,
fight
that
with just
stings.
18 points of damage.
Oh my God, I rolled another 19.
Isn't that an 18? I can't.
That's a 19.
Is it? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but look
That's
what I
my
rolled.
nine.
Why do you think I brought the light?
I rolled another 19. Oh my God.
He's John.
I guess I'm just going to continue with the random allocation for
That's
that.
not me.
So I was going
Hey.
1, 2, 3,
I can't.
4,
I just
5.
can't anymore.
So 5 is a dwarf.
It's too dim for me.
That's Urban.
What's your
I bought
armor
this
class?
on-
No, Urban's not the
I
dwarf.
brought this on Prime,
Urban's
you
not
know,
the dwarf.
Amazon
That's right.
Prime.
Urban isn't
For 20 bucks.
Saxon is the dwarf. What's your
I
armor
had
class,
this on
Saxon?
my
Armor
desk
class
plugged
with the
in,
shield
and it's
is
got 3
2.
levels of light.
Oh dear.
But for at the moment,
Take
like,
6 points damage
That's
from
right.
just
Ow!
Your light makes a difference
Ouchies.
to what you can read.
I know.
He's a dwarf kebab.
Because I
I am
remember
indeed.
a couple of weeks ago I was doing this constantly.
It's-
I can't
So
read.
6 points of damage.
Oh, fuck's sake.
20 of your earth points.
2 19 to the 20.
I hate these goblins already.
I'm doing really well here.
Hit me, you assholes.
Oh,
So
this,
what-
no,
what
this
did I
is
say?
the
1,
curse
2,
of
3,
Dave.
4.
damage
That's
on
the
it.
cleric. That's the cleric.
He wants
Double
to play the
damage, isn't
game,
it?
so the dice is going to
Why
make
is it
him
double damage?
annihilate
You're
the
all
entire party. in
Oh
the
no,
first
that doesn't.
combat.
That's not a thing.
There's no double damage in
Two.
first edition.
2. There's no such thing as a critical hit. 2. Not that I know about.
2
If this
points.
group of goblins
Really?
Not
They
that
didn't
is
I-
invent
armed with
critical
dire
hits
weasels,
until
we flee immediately.
Was that sorry?
Wow.
If these goblins are armed with dire weasels, we run away immediately.
TPK.
I don't think
TPK.
Dire Whiz has been invented yet, but I could be wrong.
So that's 3 javelins. Right.
How many do they have in total?
4th javelin.
17! Of, yes.
Okay, and I'll just randomise
Oh no,
that.
they got surprised. It's not like we lost
So
the
what was I
initiative.
saying? I was saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the thief.
That would be me. What's my
Can
armor
you-
class?
you
Bugger all.
I
My
doubt
armor
it'll.
No,
I
it's
doubt
gonna
it'll
go straight
defeat a
through.
17.
Mhm.
And
the
Vladislav stands there watching
5.
his friends turn into pincushions.
5 damage.
Ow!
All right. I'm going to say that's enough of a volley of javelins.
No, come on.
More.
Why?
More.
Is there a
wouldn't
rubber
you?
in the house?
Why would it? There's still more at the back you can
Some
throw.
of you are still standing.
Yeah,
Some
you
of
guys
us
have to
are
survive
alive.
the night. There's going to be so many more goblins.
Why? Because story. Wow, it is turning into Godzilla versus Kong.
Starting with tiny little things actually throwing javelins with enough force to hurt us.
It's alright.
This is embarrassing.
So how did you go in Knight's Dark Terror? We didn't make it past the first encounter.
We all died in
We
the.
died at the
It was a
bridge.
fantastic module.
We didn't even get into the homestead. We just died.
We didn't get our first roll of the dice. We just died.
With the people inside are going, they're here to.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Oh, not again.
Okay. This.
Meanwhile, there's a goblin with a lightning spear gun going.
I'm not going to throw it at you
Thank
because
you.
it might land on the.
All right.
Much appreciated.
It's your turn now.
Excellent.
So the rules are
Yes. There are no rules. Let's go!
Let's attack them.
initiative. Initiative isn't like it's just one side has a go and then the other side has a go, and it doesn't matter in what order. But there is an order to what kinds of attacks get done at what time. So
Okay.
let me just find.
Yes, yes.
There it is, the combat sequence table, which I have just discovered. Right.
Step 1, activate sensors.
Don't worry about movement because at the moment we're not really using the map, so I'll just assume you're in a position to attack something. So missile fire combat is next. Does anyone want to do missile?
Yes, I most certainly do. I'm a slinger. What's my roll for hits again? I can't remember.
Yeah, I've got a
What
short
spell
bow.
is it?
I could since it's
I'm
far
drunk.
enough away.
You need to roll a d20. You need to add your dexterity modifier,
Where the hell are my weapons?
Okay, right.
and then you just
10.
Oh, there are my weapons. Now I need to know what my damage
and then
is.
you need to know what sort of armor class that 10 will defeat.
Bugger all.
Well, it will be on that table at the bottom.
Okay, 10. Okay, it's not even on the
It's
list.
not no.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no, it's
Defeats
10's
armor class 9.
Armor class
All
9.
right.
Read it the other way, Jono.
Okay, righto, sorry. So that will defeat armor
They're
class
probably going to
9.
have a lower armor class
Pity,
than
pity
9.
they're wearing leather
If
armor
only
and
they were
furs.
naked.
Yes, you didn't hit one.
Mm.
Anyone else doing anything?
No, I hit him. It just went blink.
Yeah, I've got a short bow, but I don't know. So I just, roll a d20?
Roll a d20, add your dexterity bonus.
Okay.
You're gonna be short.
I hit him, comrades.
You're gonna be
You
short
didn't hit
range,
him.
so add another.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay,
Okay, mate. It's just that I
only
hit
going to be
him.
plus
short range
1.
for a bow.
Oh, no, that's no good.
Ah,
So,
he rolled a
8, 9. So, no, same as Jono.
Yeah, have a crack.
Have a crack. Okay, so it's +1 for short range. I'm using a light crossbow.
Yeah, we'll call that short range for sure.
Okay.
10.
10. Well, that's class 9, so. Oh, hang on.
+1.
11, so it's class 8.
No dexterity bonus.
Oh, I get +1 for strength, but that doesn't affect the crossbow.
No, only dexterity.
Yes. So
No, you go 0.
No dexterity. No, you missed. God,
We're rolling like
all the
crap.
luck is with me at the moment. That's not good, is it?
I also have a sling. Should I have a go?
Yeah, go.
Herbert.
Sling it.
Maybe we should rush in and hit them with our range implements.
12 plus dexterity bonus.
Yeah, you
7.
have good dexterity.
I missed
You've
by
hit armor class
1.
7.
Armor class of 6.
Oh, we need a 13 at least, kids.
Well,
Man up.
odds-wise, at least 2.
I rolled
2 or
3
3 of
19s
them
and a
should
20.
be able to do this.
I literally rolled 3 19s.
Yes, we
It's
saw.
just wrong.
You were there.
Ray,
We were on the receiving end.
can you just fireball them all for us?
And he doesn't have fireball.
Alright,
Spells are later. Spells are later, not now.
Oh.
Any other missile weapons, or we're done? We're done.
Saxon? No.
All right. Next.
what do
next
you do?
is, Next is spells.
What's your specialty? Spells?
No, I'm a dwarf with a bloody great axe.
Okay, well, start running.
Who's going to be last?
Now it's spells. Any spells?
Yeah, I don't have any of them.
Any spells?
Now, Ray, can I just suggest
It's a-
caution?
There
because
is a bit of
might
an
be-
issue, is it?
There might be something bigger in there.
Yeah,
These could be
I
just a
need to
welcome
conserve
party.
my one
Yeah.
magic missile.
Yeah, maybe now's a good time to not use
Because
his
there'll be a boss at the end
Run
of this
away!
that'll actually be more effective.
Yeah, that's right. Not wasted on the
I'll
minions
never
that we
roll
can't
anywhere
defeat.
near that good for the rest of the night. That's it.
Did you get that?
No, you misunderstand.
Can everybody
You'll never
remember
roll
that?
well
Who's
when
watching
you're
this?
actually
Everybody
a player
remember
character.
that, please. We're
Alright.
getting nothing but 19s and 20s tonight from the DM.
Never again.
All right, hand-to-hand combat.
Nope. No thanks. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Can we?
What's-
Because we just
There,
shot.
yeah, you
Yeah.
haven't actually moved. You've
No.
just
Yeah,
shot.
but the
No.
exchange of weapons, how does that?
No,
work
we'll
in
say
here?
that's the end of the round.
Okay.
Hang
Have
on.
we got a copy
Hang
of the
on.
rules?
Saxon
I
gets
don't know what it is.
to do
It's so hard
stuff,
to read
doesn't
these
he?
I want to
genre.
just cleave them.
All right, I'll say that Saxon can attack one of them.
He's a dwarf. We can just shoot over his head.
Yes.
True. Sorry, what were
I'm
you
serious.
asking, Ray?
What are the blade rules for magic?
What makes them tea?
It's so hard to follow these stupid.
At the moment, Ray's just a spectator.
He's alright.
Taking notes.
He's okay.
Well, I'm not taking notes because I'm trying to read the rules for how to cast a spell, and I always have to go through this every time.
Yeah, I know.
Avoid it being a magic
I'll
user.
have to do it as well. We'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. It's all good.
Okay, so I'll
Roll. Add your strength.
Okay, I rolled a 9. My
Oh
strength
shit.
is
Sucks.
plus 2. That's 11. I take it that's not going to be good.
Nah, you all suck. You all
Okay.
gonna die.
Did you just hurl an axe at them?
No, he ran up and whacked it.
I tried to hit them. I missed.
They ran away.
Somebody's on. Oh. Irish breakfast.
Technically, he'd be like here or something. Maybe.
No, you guys are all here in the woods right now.
Okay.
You're all
Yeah,
out
but
here.
if
You're
we
off the
can-
map, which is one off of
Oh,
For him to hit them with his
This
axe,
is all happening.
he needs to run.
Yes, I've been saying
My
that.
dice
Yes.
is rolled under
It's all good. It often happens with
Right,
people
so-
conversations going all at once. You only hear some of them and not all of them.
I said the orcs were like there and we.
No.
Ride closer, I want to hit them with my sword.
That's why I keep waving my hands at the moment. It's like, this is just an opening encounter. Let's get it out of the way. So, we could roll for initiative, and you could lose it. Or we could just let the goblins attack.
Let's roll for initiative.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Okay. I will roll.
5!
1.
You're rolling the wrong dice.
I don't know.
Roll a d6.
You didn't say.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't roll. I was rolling just to see what would happen.
Oh!
Goblins attack. So this time they rush at you with their little axes.
That is weenie. And yes, that thing that I can't say anymore because it's wrong.
Now they're going to gang up on the fighters just because the fighters are more likely to survive. But there's enough for everyone.
Okay.
It's like being attacked by, I don't know, cream cakes or something.
Like being savaged by ducklings.
Alright, Dave. Watch my rolls. That's a miss! 15. What's his armor class?
2.
That's a miss. I think.
17 to hit according to me.
Goblins.
I don't know what goblins get.
19. They need a 19.
They
I
get a
was
smacking,
so
that's
lucky.
what goblins get.
That's a miss. You're shooting at me.
That's a miss. That's not a miss though.
Did you roll a 20?
No, I rolled a
That's
19.
exactly what you need to hit me.
Well, no, they need a 19 to hit.
Dave, you rolled a 19.
Of course he did.
They need a 19 to hit armor class 0.
Oh, well, I've got armor class 2.
I know. That's 5 more damage.
Oh, that stings.
Remember, you've all got a potion of healing edge, which you
No,
might
you
be able to
don't.
use at some point.
We use it in the first
Against the magic
combat.
user, it's a miss. Against the thief, it's a miss. Against the dwarf, it's a miss. Against the cleric,
That's a hit.
that looks like a hit. What's your armor class? That's a hit.
Oh, Jesus.
6 damage.
Oh, jeez.
How many hit points do you have?
6?
Do you remember
Wow.
the movie we saw in the weekend where you're shooting everybody in the head with a crossbow?
Your turn.
I want to hit them with my sword because they're like in front of me.
Oh yeah, the magic crossbow that hit every time. Yes, and right in the head.
Yeah.
Was this a bad movie?
We were watching, what was it called? The Thief of Baghdad.
Thief of Baghdad.
From the 1930s, I'm guessing, or maybe 1940s.
Yeah.
And it was
I need to
amazing and terrible in about equal measure.
It was weird.
The soundtrack was driving me up the wall because it was all. It was fucking awful. But the acting was terrible for the most part.
White people dressed as Arabs?
The love story was ridiculous.
Don't forget the father.
But the special effects were amazing for
The
the
father was an
1930s.
insane freak.
Oh, God, yeah.
She didn't even mourn him.
Nah, why would
He
you?
died. No one cared.
Nah. Why would you? All he had was his toys.
And
Anyway, no one but us has any idea.
No, let's not go there. Let's say his death was interesting and bizarre.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
Try and thin out these
I'm
goblins.
going to whack a goblin. And fail.
Oh, fuck.
Here, whack a goblin.
Whack it.
Whack it. Yay.
Yeah, I'm calling that flattening a goblin.
Roll for
Well, I
damage.
have to kill
And
him
the
first.
damage for a. What have I got?
I don't know what you've got. I imagine you do.
I've got a normal sword.
Well then, roll a d8, I think.
Aha! 1d8. He
Well-
gives up his secrets.
I don't actually know, but I think it's a d8.
It's a D8. Do you want to check that before I roll?
Yeah, because if it's a d10, we'll be kind of disappointed.
I'm pretty sure it's not a d10.
You have a whacking stick of doom.
Pretty sure it's a d8, but let's find it.
Find out before I write it in, and then it'll be.
Unfortunately, I
that'll be law
can't
forever.
search this document.
I've already done it. It's set in stone now.
To be a house rule.
Well, my one clearly is a lesser sword than your sword. You've got the greater normal sword, and I have the lesser normal sword.
I don't think it works that way.
Is it just me that can smell incense?
Yep. Nope. Chance.
I have lavender
What?
underarm deodorant.
Oh god.
I don't.
That's it's the same stuff I've been
I
wearing
don't
for
think
years
so.
that he says he's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I haven't like shoved my nose in your armpit, but yes.
Why not?
But I think it's been fine.
Oh, dude. I'm going to say, going out on a limb here, but if it's incense you're smelling, it's probably not going to come from one of us.
I can smell nothing.
I cannot see any of us as
I'm not
being
saying it's not
It's,
there.
it's very slight. I can't really smell it very well.
Incense
either.
burning hippies.
The only other thing is these.
Just every now and again I get a little whiff of something that smells like incense to me. It's not really affecting me. Anyway, oh for fuck's sake, where the hell is this data? Why is it not easy to find?
Is it like
Yes.
in the last couple of pages, like
My
I
sense of
said
smell was
before,
one of the cartiers on the Burke and Wills expedition who had died horribly 100 years before I was born.
One of my mates at church, she collects old role-playing games, and one of her predictions for us was that we were going to learn lots and lots of reasons why they don't use first edition D&D anymore.
Well, it's not technically first edition. It's I don't know what edition it is.
Zero? Zero edition?
No, it's
1.5, isn't it?
It's more or less 1.5.
Wow.
Or maybe even
I'm just
1.6.
looking at it, and in it they've got ads for the books of the paid D&D books.
Yes, at the time there was D&D and AD&D. Oh god, I'm just going through the character descriptions again. For fuck's sake, it's here somewhere. Combat. Ah, here we go. Yes, swords of 1d8. Write that down and never forget it.
Never forget it, right?
while you're there,
Do I add my
What?
strength modifier to it
What's
or
the
anything?
dagger?
yeah, silver
For
dagger.
damage.
What are daggers?
1d4.
And if it's silver dagger, 1d4.
Still 1d4.
And what's the sling if it actually hits some damn thing?
1d4.
And the two-handed battle axe?
1d8.
Okay.
It's just once we write it down, we never have to do it ever again.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you don't have to look it up again.
Yes, exactly.
More important.
Okay, that's good.
Arrows do 1d6. Crossbows do 1d6. But I think we already knew that. Spears do 1d6.
Okay. All right, so just roll. So roll my 1d8, 5,
Dead.
and is the strength modifier just a hit or is it 2?
Doesn't matter. It's dead. That's a good question. It's 2 hit.
Okay.
Does it add to damage? I think it does.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter to me since my strength is 4.
My eyes are lame. My eyes are
In other words, I'm exactly the right person to go adventuring in D&D.
I'm going to say yes, but I'm not sure it's actually in the rules. No, not
The hell with it, we're doing it.
All right, so I did 8 points of damage,
Doesn't matter. It's dead.
but I still did 8.
It's dead.
Let the record show he did 8 points of damage and none may dispute
The question
it.
is, did you lop off its head,
Yes.
or did you lop off its head and then split its body into half?
Both.
No, in
19.
twain. You never split your
Left
body
in
in
twain.
half.
That's right. Yes.
1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
And then you get covered in ichor. Not
Right, who else needs to beat them?
Well, I'll need to club
blood.
one over the head.
Failed, so not me. Whoa.
19!
Oh, now we're rolling. Now
Cleft
we're
in
rolling.
twain.
Well, damage first. Now he's
Cleft in twain.
What are you using?
Sword, so that's 5.
Just a normal sword?
Normal sword.
1d8.
And I've got no strength, so
It's just... What are these things? Oh, yes. Where are you?
I'm the thief.
So that one.
It's dead.
Okay.
It's in the recycling bin.
That's crap. Nope. Roll of 3. Not going to hit.
Roll 3.
Do we have like critical failures? Like if we roll 1, our sword breaks or something?
You
Okay.
whack yourself.
No
on the head.
criticals of any description. It's all just... Does anyone else... magic user should at least attempt to stab him with a dagger or something. Or whack him with your club. Whack him with your staff.
Or yell harsh words.
Isn't there a spell called harsh language or something like that?
Oh Jesus! No, that's
Yeah,
that's fourth edition madness.
No, there's...
Vicious mockery.
mockery.
Is there anything else?
It's the only spell the bard ever uses.
Everyone else's roll.
Vicious mockery is
Okay,
great.
so I'm
Tedious.
going to whack with my staff, which
It's
I
not
don't know what
tedious.
that does.
It is. It's
I'm not sure either. I'm going to go.
great.
I'm going to say it does 1d6
It's a good
worth of
spell.
damage.
13.
No, 1d4 because that
so-
would be
so
equivalent to a
great, I
club.
never do anything.
Sorry?
else.
13.
13.
Complaining about it.
13.
It's quite effective.
D4 is amazing.
It's enough, I would say.
What do you need to hit armor class 6?
Eat armor class?
To
13.
hit.
13.
Well, then you hit it then.
2.
Banged him on the head.
It hurts just a little bit.
And it's running off to get it kissed better by his mama.
You know, D4 is not really a very good shape for a dice. It'd be actually
No.
just better to have a D8 with
Harvard.
double the numbers on it.
Yep. Yeah, because it does tend to
different
just go
to mine?
blap, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Mine's the top, yours is the bottom.
Yeah, I know.
Use that to your advantage.
So descriptive,
What
it
about
goes
that?
blap.
I was just looking at yours and not quite
Bad.
contributing.
21.
They're going to be 2 numbers at the
Black.
same time.
Yeah.
You get to pick.
Four.
You get to pick the number you want.
17.
One.
Black.
Oh, that would be
Oh
a 4.
god, we're not just practicing throwing D4s, are we?
We
Blap.
are.
That would be a 3.
Oh my.
But I want to know how to cheat like the experts.
Alright, their turn.
You just did it. You've got a feeling.
Except
Oh, that
except
didn't work.
except an arrow comes flying out from the building over there and gets one in the back of the head. Ah!
What? We've got
us.
friends on
We
the
just died.
inside. We've got friends on the inside.
Oh, the goblin one. That's what we got.
Oh,
I think we had
this is
enemies
so
everywhere.
good. We
Soon,
do.
soon the horses will start shooting
The
arrows
villagers
at
are
us.
Don't
shooting
give
at
him
us as
ideas.
well.
Don't give him ideas.
Don't let them hurt the goblins.
No, we invited them over
goblins
for
are
a
so cute.
barn burning party.
Don't get in the way of our traditions.
They opened the pens as a final insult and you're trampled to death by your own horses.
Where was I up to? So I'm going to say the other goblins run away at this point, having taken some damage.
Oh, right. Cool.
They retreat into the
Can we
forest.
kill any of them while they're running?
We shout cowards after them.
Well, I don't.
And then we start patching up our wounds.
That would be rude.
I'm going to take the risk.
All right, more flavour text.
Oh.
Look out! Cries a man's voice from the gatehouse across the bridge, and through the smoke you see a squad of goblins mounted on huge wolves charging wildly along the riverbank towards you. Quick, before they cut you off! The voice continues, and the gate starts to swing open. There is not a moment to lose.
How many of these do you
Through
need?
the gate. We are inside, so the goblins are outside, and everyone else is inside.
So you don't need this?
We don't need to go
I
into
now
And
understand
they're coming
what is
from the
happening.
wrong direct. Oh, maybe they were.
We run like the clappers. We do not have to get told twice.
So where were the goblins coming from?
Well, so you're approaching the gate, you're approaching the bridge, and they jumped out of the undergrowth on this side.
Oh, on their wolves.
No, not the ones that attacked you,
Oh.
but the ones that are coming at you are on wolves. Do I need to explain again? Do I need to
No.
start?
No, I just asked where they were coming from.
Oh,
the
the
wolven
ones on the
ones.
wolves?
Yeah.
They're
Oh.
coming along the bank.
The ones on the wolves are charging along the bank on this side.
Okay. Right. Yes, there you go. And now we're in and the door's shut.
The question we should ask is why are we frightened of animals that are small enough to ride on a wolf, which is basically a dog? I mean, you know.
These are huge wolves. Did I mention they were huge
No, you
wolves?
didn't mention they were huge.
I did though. It's written right here in the flavour text.
Well, you know, David was talking about King Kong before, and that's like saying King Kong's just a monkey.
True.
He's not a
Well,
monkey,
actually,
though, he's
in
an
my
ape.
classes, I've pointed out
He was a
that
gorilla.
if you calculate how much weight there is on one of Kong's arms,
It's not a car, it's a
It's not gonna
Volkswagen.
Exactly.
As you hurry through the gateway into
Yep.
the smoked yard beyond, I nearly said behind, but it's beyond, spears hurled by mounted goblins thud into the timbers behind you. It says now,
That's a waste of good speed.
it says now, this might be sexist in this day and age. To your surprise, the gate is held open by a young woman. Maybe you're surprised because the voice wasn't you.
Let's go with that.
I assume that guy had like a frilly glove on. Though.
I'm assuming she's
You know, like from the
transsexual.
1950s Robin Hood movies.
Girls here!
Right. With the things that dangle down.
Who quickly shuts and bars the gate once you are all through. For a moment you are safe, but the flames from the nearby barn are already starting to spread to the wooden tower above the gate.
Is she
That's bad.
attractive? She's like 12.
No, that would be a girl, not a young woman. Maybe by medieval standards.
Hang on. What's the official definition of the library again? Taha! Hoisted on your own petard!
What? From 11 they're called young women. They.
We have
Like
like
from
we
11,
have
they
a
could be in the
printout.
library on their own.
We have
Oh,
a
I see.
printout and everything.
And you're expected
you
to be
check
able to tell the
ID.
difference between an 11 and a
Excuse me,
10-year-old.
miss. You 12?
We-
That doesn't sound creepy at all when you walk up
Just
to
ask.
you.
Yeah, no, we just
We
asked.
do.
them to come in.
We do.
Oh, how old are you? You're 12.
Hello.
If you're 12, you can be here by yourself.
So if
That doesn't sound weird? You
So
don't
if
think
it-
that sounds weird at all?
so if a young girl of 9 walks in,
Why,
Yes.
why are you talking
Out
to
of-
me like
out
I
of-
made this rule?
You did.
Because you reinforce it.
You
out of the
you
mean,
insisted.
horrible world out
Yeah.
there, so are you over 11? No. Then get out.
Go back into the world.
Go back into
Take
the
it to
cold.
the forest with you.
Go sit in the gutter.
We hold them for ransom.
No, then we
and call
handcuff
their
them in one of the
parents.
rooms until their parents come
I tell you
collect
what,
them.
we had a student come
I knew there
into
must be a logical.
had a student come in on the first day of school, and she's looking at her timetable that she's been given and said, "Excuse me, can you help me?" And
No.
literally, she's so short. I'm about to tell her kindergarten is down there.
Oh my
She's
God.
Chinese.
Turns out she's in year 7, and
Yes.
no, she's not Chinese. She's just
Very
very
little.
short. And I'm looking at her and going, "How old are you?" She goes, "I'm 13." Great. Okay. So I'm very glad I didn't say anything at this point.
Anyway, for a moment you were safe, but the flames from the nearby... I know I'm repeating myself, but I
Yeah.
have a whole paragraph here. The flames from the nearby barn are already starting to spread to the wooden tower above the gate, and beyond the barn, a group of scarlet-clad goblins, so different to the goblins you just fought, has broken through the palisade and is rushing towards you!
Where, Dave? Where? Point to it on the map.
Good question.
Is it this bit here? Because that's the only bit that makes any logical sense. from
Beyond
your
the barn,
description.
so it would be there, yes.
I was correct.
So we're going to completely ignore the fact that we're next to a barn that is burning down.
Yeah, maybe we should put the fire out.
Some fall to
What?
missiles fired from the main building. Some of the goblins, that is.
Where?
From a well.
But the rest press on
What
regardless.
I see no
So
well.
there's more than one?
You should open the gate and get some from the
Oh,
river.
well. Oh, well, let's do that. Let's bring buckets from the
There are 5 goblins that haven't been shot in the head.
If there's sand, you can throw
more
it.
goblins.
Sorry, a group of 5 scarlet-clad goblins.
These are the
just
red
burst through the
cloaks.
palisade.
Red cloaks.
Am I putting together the right things?
I think so. 5 red clad, so they are Red Blade. Yes, it's the name of the tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Red Blade or something similar.
I picture them armed with bolters for some reason.
Unmoved, the woman waits until a man wearing leather armour makes his way down the ladder from the smoke-filled tower. Then the couple make a dash for the main buildings, calling on you to follow. Their names, I'll just tell you, are Alfana and Taras.
What, they yell their names as they run past us?
Antanas!
But this-
Antanas!
but
Follow
this-
us!
But this
I
is-
follow them not because of any names, but because they are humans and they are not currently on fire.
They're
We
clearly
follow
special.
Alfana, who's
Why
the
they've got
female,
their-
No, they're just
and
special.
Tanis, who's the male.
We
Yes.
feel that he'd yell their names at us.
Alfana and Taras. Alfana
Taras.
A-L-F-A-N-A. And Taras, T-A-R-A-S.
And we follow them
Into the main thing.
Into the not
flames.
burning building.
We will not all fit, but we will go there anyway.
Fit?
It's the hall and
Oh, I thought it was
The
just.
whole
I thought it
thing.
was just the brick bit.
We've got the upstairs room. This thing's massive. We'll be very comfortable here.
We could like.
there's the upper
Set
floor
up
over
shop.
there, and
I
there's
could
the
hang
tower.
here. I
There's
could
a
hang
stone
There's
tower.
our yeah, look, we can get to here in the
Oh,
tower.
well, that's our bit.
It's the whole thing.
Our
What?
bit.
Which bit's on fire?
Why are we up at the tower?
This bit.
Because we'll be safe while everyone else burns to death.
Well, the barn's on
It's not
fire,
on
and
fire.
the fire is spreading to the gatehouse and the burning down that palisade wall over there as
Are
well.
you sure?
This is
No,
bad.
we're safe. We couldn't be safer.
Safe as houses.
Safe as houses that are burning down
Right.
and surrounded by orcs.
You are inside, and we can have a brief respite from the action for a minute.
There is no brief respite.
This is the carriage.
Did you think
I yoink the javelin out of my hand.
As you get into the building, you see all of those goblins get killed by arrows shooting out from the building.
What, these
Oh,
ones?
nice. That's good.
What?
Problem solved.
What was it? Oh,
Okay.
good
Because they
lord.
got a machine gun on the roof.
What were you about to say there, Ray?
don't worry. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep going.
What's your next problem? We've got no goblins anymore, just fire now.
Oh, there's more goblins.
There's never no more goblins.
Where there's fire,
There's goblins. That's what I always find.
So who's the Legolas guy on the roof?
Oh,
I don't think there's any Legolas here.
Legolas,
There's a Darius.
Legolas.
yeah, get out all the characters with names.
Darius, he's fighting arrows. I think.
Darius.
Darius?
Yeah. There's Masha.
Masha.
She's making
Masha?
dinner.
My
in the
name is
kitchen
Masha.
here.
She's making
Making
sandwiches
potato
for
mash.
everyone.
Potato sandwiches that
Kuzma.
are mashed.
He gives you a cuddle when you come in. He's a cuddler.
He's a vampire? What is
He's
he?
a cuddler.
Weirdo.
And there's
Kuzma.
Kuzma the
Irina,
weirdo.
who seems to have
A
one
stick.
of those things that throw
I need to put
balls
him
to
under my
dogs.
line.
A whacking. No, it's a whacking stick.
Yeah, he
Like
looks like he's a
okay,
cuddler.
he can be there too. Yeah, he's a cuddler.
What a freak.
There's Matt Vey, who appears to be a flying fish. So we'll put him in the tower.
Oh, Matt Bay, the flying
What the hell is
fish.
that? Give me a look at it.
It's a flying fish.
McVeigh, whose name is in Pig Latin.
Matt Bay.
There's Piotr. He's also an airman, so I'll put him
Peter.
up here as well.
Might be.
No,
It might be a
Peter.
child. I think that's a child.
Hang on, what's this?
They're all top-down images.
Stalos.
Stelos.
Also got a whacking stick. And
They have,
Canas.
Okay.
Who has a hammer?
So I'm going to go with this.
Five.
This child has a very big and very stiff
Oh, not him.
ponytail.
Not him. That's a goblin.
Oh, okay, so.
If I had a hammer.
But I think he's got
Do we need any bats?
no bats.
Maldi.
Do we need Loshad, the
Or is that
horseman?
a-
No,
The arrow
bats.
horseman.
Either a
No
small
bats,
child
no.
or a fucker
Do we
iron
need
decker.
cloth?
Don't say that. Don't swear.
No, I think you've got them all.
Alright.
Matt Vey. That sounds like something Jono would say. Oy vey. The Matt Vey.
Matt
His
Vey.
brother Matt.
Matt Damon and Matt Vey.
Matt Vey.
Damon.
Matt
Matt
Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Anyway,
Matt Damon.
stop it. So have we got Piotr?
I did
Piotr.
I put Piotr and Dara in the top of the tower because
Piotr's
they're
up in
shooting
the
arrows.
tower.
With the machine gun crossbow.
Piotr.
We'll move them.
He can shoot 5 orcs at
Where would you like
once.
me to put them?
Don't worry for now. We'll arrange
He
them.
has a super shazlicker.
I don't care about his sex life.
What about a shuriken catapult?
So, Piotr greets you.
Hello.
I greet Piotr.
Hello.
I hope you're satisfied with the warmth of your welcome.
Ooh, moo cow.
I laugh. That's very
Do you mind
good.
if I pull this javelin out of my neck?
Oh, that's very good.
It's very fun.
Yes.
Why are you Japanese?
I don't know. Suddenly become Japanese. That would have been great. I should have.
So-
had a Japanese
so-
guy.
That's what the javelin wound did to you.
So you've already worked this out, but there are 2 clans of goblins attacking the homestead: the Red Blade
and the wolf
Skull.
people. Mm.
And these guys are just used to that.
And so that's 2 out of the 3 that are
There
known.
were there was a 3rd tribe, the Vipers, but they've run off with the horses.
What? The horses are here.
Well, not anymore.
Saxon put them
God,
there.
no sooner you put shit down, do you have to remove it?
I'm
Stop putting stuff
trying
down.
to keep up with the story.
I didn't tell him to do anything. It's not my fault.
Oh no!
Don't put the horses down though. There's an important distinction.
horses.
Now,
yes,
hang on.
Yes, you did hear horses.
We heard them
We
being
came
nicked.
to get those horses.
And now someone else
Now
has
look at
got
what you've done.
them.
Now
It's
they're
all
gone.
your
So
fault.
sorry, the horses from the pens have got away.
We got you one job.
If you
One
hadn't
job.
put those horses down, he never would have said that.
That was the white horses, of course.
Oh, and the special white horses as well. Well done. Good going.
So
If only you put the black horses down.
unfortunately, Novanus and Hakos
Yeah.
were killed trying to protect the horses.
Vanos and Hakos, are they in the
I missed them
Are they the
already.
ones called Broken Door?
They are now. Yeah, there's no. They
Broken door and smashed table
We don't
gave
need-
their lives value.
we don't need to represent them because they are dead.
Wow. Wow.
What if we need to use their bodies?
As should,
Have we got a necromancer?
as
Blaze,
should.
blaze, blaze.
The barn, the gatehouse, and the northern stretch of Palisade are on fire.
This is bad.
So that's the north.
So,
That's the northern
so the
stretch.
only person protecting that door is that small ponytailed child.
Should be fine.
It's his way.
Should be fine.
Looks like a flying fish.
However,
Saxon, we need some ideas.
however, the main building and stables are intact. Every time I keep losing my place. Am I back? Yes. Here.
Readings is hard.
Well, it's because
Every time I read about how to do magic use, I'm actually more confused by the rules.
with your help, says Piotr, we have a good chance of holding out until dawn, and then the daylight will force the goblins back into the woods.
Excellent.
Why? Are they
Brilliant.
vampires?
No, just scared of
They
daylight.
don't like the sun.
Just yeah, the eyes.
Yeah, you know, they
Yeah.
fear. They
Think
can see
cockroaches
in
on
the
a
light.
light
They can
Yeah.
see your eyes,
Yeah.
and that scares them away.
You know why, Urban?
They call you
Because
white
story.
eyes, and then they're free.
That's why.
Have you ever thought about this from the point of view of the goblins?
No,
We're the monsters that come out at daytime.
that's it.
This is one of several goblin attacks on human homesteads in the recent weeks, so that might affect your family.
Well, that's bloody marvellous, that is.
Right, so from here on in, I have a series of events that will happen, but basically, yes, we've got Piotr, Daria, Taras, Alfana, Irina, Matvi, Kuzma, Masha, and Stelios.
Don't get too near Kushma.
Piotr is the clan head. Daria, I'm not sure.
Daria. Okay.
Daria
Daria.
Is a sarcastic woman.
is a woman with a bow who's pretty good.
Alright.
Okay.
Taras
Daria.
also has a bow and a battle axe. Alfana is a woman with a baby and a dagger.
Baby and a dagger.
Oh no, sorry. Alfana's
It's a baby.
The baby's
The
the-
dagger.
no, sorry.
Or the-
No,
The
sorry.
baby with the dagger.
Sorry,
You wanna know
no.
why she's ferocious? There you go.
Oh God, stop it. Alfana is the young woman,
Good
sorry,
point,
and she has a dagger. That's all she has. Irina is, I think, the lady with the baby. Am I
The
right?
lady with the baby.
Repeat
the
version.
version is
What
true.
dice
One of the
does
ladies
the
has a
baby?
baby, and she's basically defenseless. She's in there somewhere.
Defenseless lady with the baby.
Did you put her in the tower?
Did you put the baby
No.
in the tower?
No, there's no baby.
I
I
Unless
saw
the
a
baby
lady.
is a flying fish.
I saw a lady with a baby before.
the lady with the baby.
Daria, what did you do with her?
There's the baby.
There
Where's
she
Daria?
is. Oh no, that's Masha.
Masha's the lady with
Masha's
the
the
baby.
chef.
Daria is in the tower, but she's got if she's got a baby, that baby looks
She
awfully
has
like a.
But they're carrying a baby.
Sorry, I meant Irina.
I think that's
Do we
a
have
baby.
Irina?
Arena?
Do we have Irina somewhere?
Not yet.
If we've lost Irina, it's not the
Or-
end of the world.
Irina's
Or-
not one of those.
It's someone vomiting.
So we don't have her in one of those larger. She'd be one of these larger icons.
Sorry, I don't think so.
Oh.
Right, here's Irina. But it looks like she's got a whacking stick, not a baby.
She's got a sling, by the way.
It's a sling.
Masha's
Yeah,
got a baby.
Yeah, sorry. Marsha's got a baby.
Marsha's got a baby.
Irina's got a sling.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it with
Oh, I
the
thought that
baby.
was a pot of potatoes. I didn't realise it was a baby.
Kuzma and Marsha are useless and don't have any weapons.
You'd have been more careful about it if you'd known it was a baby.
I would have
You'd
been
put
more
the-
careful.
Put it down very
Been more
carefully.
careful.
It's her third baby. She lost the other two.
And little Matvi.
Little Matt V,
Also is
who we
Flying
can
fish.
who we can use as
Who
we
is
can
a
use as bait
child.
if we need to.
Alright.
Wind it up and launch it out the window.
It.
Drone.
We don't assign a gender to it till it's old enough that it's worth getting attached to it.
Yes, could die any second. Look at it.
Goodness.
Leave the poor little child alone.
It's a mayfly. They don't
Oh,
live
for
long.
God's sake.
Did we
Let's-
decide
let's
this?
move on.
Could we discuss it as a goblin?
No,
And the time bomb to it?
no, we can't.
Is there a puppy around? Is there a puppy around here? We could put it on the puppy back and have it ride there, and they don't think it was a goblin.
Just tell Malfi the goblins have puppies.
I'm a goblin too.
Oh my god.
Go, they have puppies for you.
And then we light the fuse from where we are. So that follows it.
Yes.
I like that.
This is why running D&D is so hard for this group.
Alright, so a couple of things. Firstly, if you feel like you want to use your potion of healing now,
No.
No, I've got 5 points left.
I
Dude,
think you should do something.
can I just point
One
out?
hit point. I'm ready
Can
to
I
go.
just point out that the DM just told us to use the potion of healing?
No, it's,
I've got 13
No,
hit
I'm
points.
all
I'm
good.
holding off.
I'm all good. I haven't been hit
I
yet.
think Urban's the only one of any great concern.
Go on,
He's
Urban,
got
take a
bit of
sip.
damage.
Go on.
I'm just looking for this.
But he could also,
Drink it.
he could
I
also,
lost half my hit
he
points.
could also heal
I don't
himself.
think I have it anymore. I
Oh,
might have
well,
dropped
Can't you
it.
just heal
You're
yourself?
of some
Can't you
concern.
just-
How did you
Yes.
drop it?
Oh, maybe I didn't write it
Did
down.
you just?
Shall I write potion of healing and then draw a line through?
Yes.
Nope.
I did tell everyone
in
to
your-
write it down on
Yes,
their
he did.
character
Is it
sheet.
in your magic items?
Although I do remember seeing Urban playing with his phone when I was telling everyone.
It is
this.
quite possible.
I have written it down.
I have it written on mine.
I have written it down.
My potion of healing has been deleted.
What do I
Now,
roll for
Such
Yeah.
a suck crawl.
Suck up!
What do I roll for this?
Roll a d6 and add 1.
Oh, 1d6 plus 1.
He
Well
rolled
done.
a 6.
Plus 1 is 7.
So I'm now actually higher than I was before.
Don't,
Oh,
give
that
us-
made your head explode.
don't give yourself more hit points than you started.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But the rules say.
The rules say,
Damn, I feel good.
The rules say don't give yourself more hit points than you started.
Why didn't you just share one potion? You could have, like, halved it. Halved, like, got 3 each.
I'll just take 5 things
Here,
and leave the
partake.
6 for someone else.
Just remind everyone to keep the chocolate away from the very old map, please. Including your
already had
disgusting
one thing.
chocolatey fingers. Keep them away from the map as well. Alright. So now, what I'd like you to do
Heals.
is arrange yourselves in work out how you're going to defend this place. It's up to you guys. the people, the homesteaders will go along with what you say unless what you say is completely insane.
I thought you said they came down a ladder.
Yeah, there is a ladder. They're right there. It's on the map.
Oh, that's a ladder. Okay.
So, question: would it make sense for those of us with missile weapons to get into the windows and?
Yes, it would. So, on that note, you have. So, is there a key on here? So, does it
Yeah.
show arrow slits? It does. So, you can see there's arrow
It
slits.
says AC bonus -6.
I think the arrow slits
Unless
are
that
on,
means
They're all on the levels up.
6.
yeah, they're on the higher levels. So, on the main building, what do we got? We've got windows? We've got windows. You could shoot out of windows. There's quite a lot of windows on the second floor. None on the first floor, handily, but there are some doors.
Ah, okay. So I can go up to the second
Okay, those are battlements there.
and stand there, which would place me like there. So I'm actually better off over here.
Which direction are the?
There.
Why is the bat following you?
I bet
No, there's a
there.
bat in these two because it's a tower. Oh,
Makes
no, they should
perfect-
be at the top because the bats go to the top of the tower.
They do.
But
There should
with,
be a
the,
belfry.
but with the battlement, now you'll have an armor class of 0.
Maybe.
Won't you, if
Well-
I'm reading that right?
Yes.
Where's the
actually,
thief icon?
Should.
Thief.
I'm standing next to the door here.
That's me.
Yes,
Well, I'm going to go up to the.
You're getting big armor class
The
bonuses.
store meth man has spoken.
Well,
I
I'm going to
don't
go
know
up
if
to
Mr.
the
Meth Man
top of the
is.
tower because I figure a sling's not going to work terribly, terribly well through an arrow slit.
My crossbow will work perfectly.
No, I think you'd need a window at least,
Window.
or
I was thinking battlement.
yeah.
What's he firing? A sling?
Now you will be exposed to the air up there because that's not inside, that's outside.
Oh, the air.
Up on the top, you're in the outside.
Just like
I see.
I thought air dissolved dwarfs.
Just
didn't realise it was
saying,
outside.
just saying because there's
Yeah,
like
soap and
bats
water.
apparently.
I assume the
You
arrow
might
guys
get
are up there
attacked by
already.
them.
Sorry, is that you being sarcastic or is that a DM hint?
There's counters for bats. We didn't have those because we didn't make those.
As
because we
we
But
thought
it's
that-
outside. I didn't
From
realise
the
it was
tower.
outside. So you've got to put them in the 11.
Okay, so
Hang on, but
window.
I thought 12 was the top.
Yeah, 12 is the
12
Yeah,
top.
is the
12 at the top.
So the
11
bats
has
are
the ceiling.
Oh, so 11's where the
Aren't
bats
the
are.
bats
I'm
hanging
just
from the
saying-
ceiling?
Jono was talking about being on the roof of the tower, and I'm just saying, well, you might get attacked by bats up there. I'm just saying. You
Okay,
might.
I'm going to a window.
These bats will.
Oh, the D&D bats. Yeah.
Why would we have counters for bats if they weren't going to be part of the encounter? That's all I'm saying.
I thought it was just urban doing stuff.
So the rest of
All
you guys,
towers
could,
have bats.
could we arrange people in neatly into actual squares that they actually occupy?
I'm perfect.
Can everyone else do something, please?
I'm not.
Is that a window or is that a door? No, that's a door, isn't it?
It's a door. Everything on the ground level's the door. There are
Okay,
no
so that's a
windows.
window. That's a window there.
No,
Oh, actually, there is one
This
window.
is me, I think.
I
Yeah.
think there's one window.
I.
Do you need to get
No, there's
closer?
two
Saxon?
windows.
No, I can see if I can. I'll probably have to have somebody else.
Somebody
Oh,
should
the
guard
cleric,
for
the
me.
cleric is here.
Yeah, someone should
That's
guard
a
the
doorway.
doors and the windows.
Yeah, I think at least one person, if not more than one person, should be on the ground floor.
Yeah, I want to.
I want. I'll move my character over to the one just where Dave's hand is there. So,
That's a door. I'll be near the door here, just in
and
case
Thurston
they
will
come from this way. Since
Yeah.
we're all looking that way.
you put Thurston
Can you look out
beside
that door?
Dave's character. So, which is the door?
Only by opening it.
That could be awkward.
Well,
No,
is there
with
a
the
win-
goblin
this
would-
is-
There's no
Oh.
windows on the first
Grab
floor.
his hand.
Window
and
here?
out.
No, they're not windows.
Your mind
These are
just
not windows?
leapt to that a
No.
second before my mind again.
That's a long
Except this time you preceded my thought.
That's a window.
Dad jokes, gotta love them.
Put Stelios on the second floor at a window,
There's
please.
no windows on the ground floor.
No, the second floor is over there.
So here.
Yeah. Take Piotr out of the top of the tower.
What's this here?
Yeah.
Another door.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming these are the guys that were shooting the arrows at the door.
Yeah.
Hey, they wouldn't be facing that way. Oh, hang on, the goblins are in.
Yes, they would be
Yeah,
facing
they're,
that
they're
way.
coming in. The wall is gone.
They have a good field of fire in that direction. from there.
Are we
No, I'm
keeping
gonna look out
Potato
this
Mash
door.
Lady and the Firefly in here?
I'm sticking
Baby
with the
lady.
door.
Yep.
Baby mashed potato lady, mashed
And
potato head.
I'm gonna have the door slightly ajar that I can see out into the south yard.
Mash the potato head.
I guess
baby,
Tardas
baby,
can be in the
baby.
tower too, maybe in 10 instead of 11,
Well, what's
just for
13?
fun.
That's what you get when you mash the baby, mash the baby.
What the hell was
What's
that?
this?
Sounds like you stepped on.
I think.
Sounds like you stepped on glass.
I think he just knocked that as he tripped.
No, I think it
I
was
don't,
that
I don't think it
that
actually
clock.
broke though.
No, you can't go
I don't
there.
see plastic.
That's
match.
I'm a science teacher. I've got to finely tune you for
Kind
breaking
of
glass.
agree, but that's
Where's the
Probably
magic
these
user
guys
going to
shouldn't be
be?
here because that's a door.
Cowering in a corner.
No, the magic user's desperately needed.
Yeah?
Yep,
They
desperately.
can hide in this fireplace.
Put him up where there's a window.
Okay.
So
Cower in a corner
when-
where there's a
The
window.
magic user doesn't realise there's a big target painted on the outside wall
Why would
outside
you
the
put
window.
the child on top of someone?
They're both hiding in the fireplace.
Who are these people? Oh,
Mashed Potato Lady and the Firefly.
mashed potato lady and the firefly. What are they singing tonight?
Irina should be near a window where she
They're
can
a
throw
radio.
swing stones at something.
Tonight, mashed
Where are you,
potato.
dwarf?
And the Firefly.
well, it's going to be either here or here.
You're there now.
Okay.
Well, you can change. Obviously you have some control about these things, but
That's the last door, so obviously somebody should be on
Yeah.
Is the cuddler at the top of the stairs or under the stairs?
Why? We're in the village of the Batman villains.
Alfana can guard that door for now.
Where am I?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody
I
put you up
put you
there.
next to that window in that upstairs room. It's a very small window.
Soon my associate, the masher's gonna come
So
down.
you're
and
looking
do ya.
out here. But upstairs.
Yes, you are. Yep.
We're gonna do the mashy
Is
cuddle.
this my upstairs? Or
Mashy cuddle.
is he at the top of the stairs?
I don't know. Someone put him there. He's running up and down the stairs.
Is he a fighter or a cuddler?
Kuzma, it's a woman, I think.
Is she a fighter or a
Got a
cuddler?
helmet.
She's a cuddler.
Well, she could be with me at the entrance then.
All right. Well, move her
In
something.
case we have guests.
Move her something.
I think the guests we have are going to be of the goblin type.
Make sure she's actually in a square. I'll be upset if she's not in a square.
Maybe she's delusional and she thinks she's a cigar door Indian.
A what? A guard door.
A
Cigar
cigar
store.
store Indian.
Oh, a cigar store.
Remember those horrible
Yeah.
hideous racist things?
But wouldn't they have...
Almost as good as
They would have a
Aborigine
spear in one hand, wouldn't
cement
Well,
Aboriginal
one
people
hand was
in
like
your
that
front
to hold the
yard.
cigars.
Yes, you remember them?
But I don't know what the other hand
they? Oh,
was.
how? Probably.
In
How?
fact, some people still have them.
Oh, cigar store.
Yeah.
But nothing's quite as racist as
I
a
was
swastika
thinking-
I saw as someone was using as a curtain in,
I was
in my
thinking of some
hometown.
tribe of Indians
A
called
literal
cigar
swastika.
stores, and I was trying to work out whether they were
The cigar store.
I
Welcome,
was trying to
white
work out
man,
whether
to
they
our
were
cigar
some
store.
continental or Americans.
store.
Wasn't there a creep show episode about a cigar store in
Yeah, in the second one.
Anyway,
That one doesn't get published anymore.
let's try and get somewhere.
I have no idea.
What is it? The third?
Oh, it's set in the 30s. Okay. That makes it okay
Well,
then.
Cubs Alive and hatchets people.
Yeah, because
To
they
death
killed
or
the
something.
guy. They killed Herman Munster,
What?
They killed Herman
who
Munster.
was running the shop, and then
It's always been my
Yes,
dream to
and then
kill
the
Herman
Indian
Munster.
takes revenge.
And now you tell me some cigar
Or
store
he beat you
Indian
to
has
it.
done it.
No, not he owned the cigar store Indian, and the bad guy killed him, and so the cigar store Indian killed the bad guy.
And then went back to his original spot. It wasn't
My
holding
4-year-old
guy's
points to
hand
the
with a
label on my
scalp.
tea bag. What does that say? Me. It says over
I was
300 years of
Munster
experience. It
running
means
this.
the people at Twinings have been making tea for over 300 years. Her, dramatic gasp. They haven't even died? Me, whispering. Tea vampires.
Pies.
Anyway, now that you're
Immortality.
now that you're ensconced inside the building,
Yes.
you hear
War drums.
It's the drum queens.
No, because I live in this area, I can decode drums. And that's, hey, did you see the big game last night?
I don't think it is.
They're wasting people to play musical instruments. Clearly they are inferior.
Damn, I really need
No,
to
clearly
go to
they
the
have a
loo.
lot of people. Since they've
Can I have my
got,
D6 back,
they've
please?
got
So what
spare
the drums are
musos.
actually saying is death to all golfers.
Yeah, there is a lot of these little things.
Why the golfers?
There's no drummers.
Because golf was invented. By
Why do we
knocking
have
off
a baby
goblin's head.
person and no drummer?
okay.
Vote.
Oh, there we go.
I understood. It's okay.
It's like, why are we picking on the golfers?
It's because they're tight. Oh no, those are jockeys. Sorry, I spoke.
Where are you guys?
How do you think they get a mini
Jockey playing golf.
jockeys playing golf?
All right. I need 7. I need
7 dwarves.
7 red blades. Pretty much exactly where Jono has his blue folder, in the north clearing, just beyond the palisade.
The palisade.
This is the one that's burnt down.
Yeah, it's not even there anymore. It's like a scene from The Walking Dead.
Well, they're actually trying to take cover
Walking
in the
Dead
remnants of the
supplied blues.
palisade.
Yes. Not the zombies though.
Oh my god, why do I have to put my bloody passcode in every time?
Somebody's response to that was corollary of this. Gamer heaven is Tolkien's hell.
Oh, I rolled the wrong
Yeah,
dice.
pretty much.
6. Put them in the squares, Jesus Christ.
Just snapping.
You're failing square.
You are failing squares.
No, it triggers him.
Alright, you see them running up. Roll for initiative.
Go, do it,
roll
Captain Pants.
for, roll for, I rolled a 4, beat me. Beat me.
Is there an initiative list?
Get it?
You didn't beat me.
We never win initiative.
Somehow you failed to notice these goblins run up to the gate.
If I'd have rolled initiative, it would have been 18.
You roll, well, that's because you're cheating. That's because you're cheating and using very much the wrong dice.
It's true. If he rolled it, it would have been 18.
What's the right dice? Sorry.
D6.
Oh, D6.
I did
That
that.
still wouldn't have done too bad.
Because there's so much skill in rolling dice. It's a skill.
Don't start.
Leave me alone.
Right, they're flinging sling stones up at
Hey,
those.
I win.
They're flinging sling stones. Sling stones up at those windows.
Stinging stones.
They clatter off because uselessly because they're.
One's missed, 2 missed, 3 missed, 4 missed, 1 hit.
Who did it hit?
Good
Who
question.
did it hit?
What do we got? 4 people.
I'm going to be armor class 0, by the way.
Who's that fighter over there?
Which one?
Is that Peter? I don't know.
This one's
Yeah.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
It was the third.
Bad like meat puppet.
Okay. So how did you hit me?
Hang on, what's your armour?
Armor class is 2.
Your armour class is
And
2.
I'm
What?
behind
What's
a
the
He's
window give you?
behind a big lump of stone, so
What's
his
the
armor
window
should
give
be
you?
bad.
Ah, no, it does. It misses
4.
you. It misses you. He can't hit you. Even
Oh, minus
20.
4.
Yeah.
I'm invincible.
He can't
I
hit-
reckon we should carry one of those windows around with us everywhere.
A window.
Yeah, if it's going to give us an extra -4.
We could hire people to
Big windows.
Anyway,
This is sounding like a.
oh, it's intimidating hearing the stones hit the windows.
Is it? Okay.
They're open windows, by
I
the way.
fear that sound.
1.
It hurts.
Why?
Who's that
It's
at
like
the
a
end?
dinky sound.
Windows are
Dinky.
quite
Who's that at the end? I can't see. Who's that at the end?
It's
Celibate is up.
It's definitely
the
not.
lady
Come
with
on,
that
help me.
thing to throw
Help
tennis
me.
balls.
Do something other than fail.
Stellalis?
Oh, Stelios.
Stelios. Stelliphosis?
Because
Make
I
sure it's
might.
in the square.
I think it might.
It's not in
bigger
the
than
square!
Bigger than the freaking square. It can't be in one square.
Do you need
But it's not
scissors?
centered.
Not for the
Find
bit
your
of
heart.
cardboard. I don't. I need scissors for something else.
Center it before he sees.
Oh Jesus! I have centered it. He's right at the fucking window. Look! He's looking out the
Is the
window.
window in the square?
No, the window's on the corner of the square.
No, it's not the window.
I'm afraid that hits Stelios.
Ow!
and therefore it does some damage.
No wonder they moved on from first edition.
Yeah, those squares are not square.
Oh god.
Stelios takes 1 point of damage.
How are you going to record that?
I'm not going to bother because I'm just going to assume he goes ow and he's alright.
How many hit points?
These
does
squares
Stelios-
are all different sizes.
That
Wow.
stings!
Are they really?
Yes!
Those ones there are. That one's tiny little.
Oh, that's just, well, it's not. It's good. It's just the rest of the squares being used up.
But
by
I'm pretty
the
sure these
wall.
squares are longer than they are wider.
Oh, it doesn't matter that
That's a
much.
rectangle.
I just
It's
don't
not a
want
square.
it to be ambiguous about which square people are in, you know, for movement purposes and all of that. That's all. Don't, like this person here, what square are they in?
They're at the
Just
thing.
put them in a fuck.
They're there. They're,
But
they're
they're
right there.
nowhere near the window.
Stop it. Stop it.
Just leave him in his square.
I agree
leave 'em in
with
his
whatever
square.
you said.
Just leave him in his square.
Stop it!
I can see a little
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
How about you help
Stop
rather
it.
than hinder? How about
Stop
you do
Yep,
that?
we're helping. We're helping.
How about you do that? Anyway, it's your turn. There's annoying goblins being annoying. What do you do?
Shoot them.
I'm over this side, but they're all the way over there, aren't they?
Yeah, so you can't do anything
I-
unless
where are
you
they?
decide to move.
They're in the
Now,
courtyard.
remember they're right where they're,
Oh, right.
right where I put them.
I'm going to shoot them.
If we step out of the square, do we go out of phase with this reality and disappear?
I rolled a 10. I missed.
In the displacer beasts will hit you.
They do have cover.
The Langoliers.
I missed.
Not really.
They get basically -2 to your roll for their cover.
Hang on, are they using a burning palisade as cover?
It's burnt down now.
How's the cover?
Because there's still stumps
left
there
side?
and they're hiding behind them.
And it's smoky.
Ah, smoky.
Smoke screen.
There's stumps and rubble.
What?
Nothing, 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 nothing,
Don't say nothing like it's nothing.
nothing.
Come
Okay,
on.
so
Who else is doing something?
how far can I run, Dave? If I decided, can I get up these? Well, yeah, how far can I go? How many steps?
We have to do movement first. So we should have done that first. If you're deciding to do movement, do it now.
Okay, how far can I? Can I? Since they're over on that side, and I've got no windows.
What's your
here 'cause
movement
they're-
rate on your character sheet?
See on the first page.
Should be somewhere.
Must be on the first page. I think it'd be on the first page.
Tell me there's movement on here.
There's not.
There should be.
Don't be silly. That would be sensible.
Is it just your dexterity?
No.
Oh, hang on. No, they're saving throws.
Yeah, they're saving throws.
Arm class hit points and movement. That's where I'd stick it.
Exactly. It sounds like one of the things that you want to know, wouldn't it?
Don't be silly.
Okay, this is fucking annoying.
This is like sick.
I have to look up everything, and I can't search for text for anything.
Million treasure. Oh, encumbrance and movement.
Oh no, I can search for text. Oh my god.
No, but it doesn't have anything.
No, it's empty.
Oh,
Armor
'cause
load
we
and
didn't fill it
equipment
up.
load. We didn't fill it
We
in.
didn't fill it in.
We didn't fill in the armor load and the equipment load.
That's all right. I found the movement rates.
Yep.
Yields.
It is 40 feet per round, assuming you're not encumbered. But in the case of the armored characters, you probably are at least somewhat encumbered. That's standard encounter speed, so that's basically.
Right.
Now I have to ask the painful question.
Yeah.
How big is a square?
Yeah.
It's written right there on the map. 1 square equals 5 feet.
Oh, 5 feet. Okay.
It means you can cover 8 squares, because I can do maths. I was about to say though that.
I've got armor on, so how
Yeah, I'm
many
about
is
to
that?
say, I think, look, I'm just going to say arbitrarily until I can work it out better, that if you're wearing plate armor, you'd slow down to 30 feet per round instead of 40.
Okay.
Because we didn't actually work out encumbrance before.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, but I think this is alright.
-1 for medium armor, -2 for heavy.
Okay.
Alright,
I'll make a break for it.
6 squares.
Can I go there for 3, or do I have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
no,
here
no,
for
no,
3,
do that. I'm going to say diagonals are just 1.
4, 5, and I can get basically here.
To the foot of the stairs.
That'll be my.
No, that's the foot of the
Actually,
stairs
no,
is
you're
here.
under the stairs, yes. You're under the stairs.
I'm under
I
the
can't even
stairs.
see.
Don't worry. Just leave you where you are.
No.
The stairs go up, so you're underneath the staircase. This is going.
The bottom of the stairs is there.
Oh, I've got to run all the way around. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, alright, fair enough.
So,
But that's where I'm going to be.
I don't know, what's this thing here in the middle?
That's
It's the
top
hall.
section.
It's the
so,
hall.
so you can just go straight through there. Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanted to leap out the door, yeah.
Hmm?
Or run up to the stairs. To the
I'm
foot
going
of
to run up the stairs. I'm not going to run out the door and die like a gimp.
Die like a
I'm
winner.
assuming these are columns,
Yes.
but these dotted lines is what's upstairs, I'm assuming.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
the outside is there,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
inside is empty.
Yeah, so that
Oh,
that's
hang
showing
on,
the
it's
edge of the.
open. It's opened
yes,
up.
exactly.
Yes, that's
it's
what it
showing
does.
the edge
so
of
these
the.
lines are actually here. So yes,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
just go around there. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I was trying to interpret. what
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were.
yeah. I didn't realise that either until you started looking at it, and then I suddenly realised what it was. Anyway,
That's when we murder everyone while they're eating.
anyone else moving, or is everyone else happy?
Well, I'm up. Well, I was just waiting politely until everyone else had their go, and I'm gonna-
No, it's only movement now, Jono.
it's
I
only
don't
movement.
care
Only
about
movement.
Only
Johnny,
movement.
do you wanna
We're
move, Jono?
following
well, I'm in the right
rules.
place then.
Well, right then. Let's all have a little finish.
Fine.
No.
Fine, be like that.
Anyone else want to move?
Okay.
If you want to move now!
All right, now
Okay.
now it's missile fire. Do it. Starting with the characters.
Nothing happens.
Bing.
I have this weird idea. I've already shot.
Just roll.
Just right. Okay. Just so everyone knows.
Do we get a
I'm
bonus for
cheating.
being in a tower, like up high compared
I
to?
don't
No.
think it actually makes.
No,
any
I think it's already
difference.
taken that into account by doing
Damn.
this.
Okay.
So what sort of range are we looking at here?
Bugger all.
20
Well,
on
doesn't
the
matter.
Earth point.
Doesn't matter. Just
And
roll,
I do one
roll
of
for
these
He
damage.
does he does a miraculous shot.
5.
You-
He's dead.
You take out one of the goblins. Would you like to decide which one?
Well, technically, I am.
Around here, so let's say that one.
Yes.
Arrow through the eye socket.
This hurts.
Good shot, sir!
Thank you, sir.
Who else is shooting?
I'll be with you shortly. I'm just getting up the stairs.
Take care. If you haven't got your health, you don't have anything.
Piotr. Yes, let's roll for Piotr. He has the bow and the arrow. He gets a +1 for his arrow.
Go, do it.
He is lame.
He rolled, well, another +1 for short range makes 10, but still not so great.
Still
No.
shit.
Not so great.
No.
Who else can shoot these? Any characters?
Daria.
Daria.
Daria, she has the bow
Baby.
and has the arrow.
Oh.
No, that's Masho who has the baby.
Hiding in fireplace.
She make 11.
I would not let her hide in the fireplace with the baby.
No, she not make this thing either.
What
Oh,
about
hang on.
Taurus?
Oh, she missed by one.
Or the other star signs.
Taurus.
Who's now in the middle of the room.
Taras.
Square.
Taras hits Goblin. Goblin go. Ah!
I don't think he hit him.
There's
Oh, unless he
no-
went
Goblins
over
are
to
not
this.
exactly hard.
No, movement had to be done before. Put it back.
Put it back.
Put it back. Put it
No,
back.
No.
Oh, God,
Oh, God, no.
In which case he might.
Yes, it had to be
Yes.
that one.
Oh, that's enough
Oh,
cheating from
oh,
you.
God, no.
Moving
Angles.
people, we already very clearly said movement
Oh,
had
God.
happened. Where were you? On your bloody phone again or something?
Oh God.
Don't touch the people.
Who else is there? Who else is there? Come on, help me.
Yeah, I feel on the edge,
Thief.
Terexius.
Thief.
Oh, he's already done his thing.
Stelios.
Stelios.
Stelios has not done anything.
Stelios
Who knows?
is shooting here, so he should probably hit.
Stelios hits as well. Oh, D4. D4. I'm going to say that knocks out a goblin. I
Do you
actually,
want to take one
I
away?
actually have 4 hit points, but yeah.
He'll
Close
just run
enough.
away because he's
Close
got
enough. Because you
self-preservation.
go, ow! Exactly.
Irina.
Irina,
Irina with a sling.
Irina
What's her
also have sling.
Irina with sling.
She missed badly.
Stupid cow.
What if she doesn't
That's
have
Pete.
sling?
He's done something.
I think
Magic user
How about the
doesn't
magic
want to do
user?
anything.
Well,
To be honest, the threat's a bit limited now.
that's,
What's he going to do with the dagger?
Chuck your dagger.
No, he wants to
Shall
keep
I
his
spend my
dagger.
dummy?
We're holding the doors closed, so we can't really do it.
So
anything
I am going to allow the magic user.
Yeah.
So this building is equipped with a fair stock of arrows and things, including small throwing darts. So I'm going to allow the magic user to throw.
Magic users allowed small throwing
Throw a
darts.
dart. Do it. Do it. Just
It's like
embarrass yourself. Throw a dart.
It's like a little javelin.
It's like a consolation prize.
You can also cast spells, but look, to be honest,
What a spell.
the threat's quite limited now.
19.
Well, I think you might have hit one.
D4?
D4 in the case of a dart.
1.
Oh, it's off the table. It's
One.
a reroll.
Well, you wounded him.
Like a flesh wound.
It's their turn. Guess what?
He
They're
might-
demoralised and they run.
Oh, God.
He lightly
I
caresses it. It
piss
feels
off.
uncomfortable.
Like you think you come all this way, and then you lose what? 2 people, and then you piss off.
Well, they've lost more than 2. I mean, we killed about 10.
You
rolls,
heartless monster! That was Kev and that was Tim. And they're gonna have to walk back and they're gonna have to tell their family about what happened to them. And do you care? No, you only think of yourself.
You're right. We should follow them and kill their babies.
Have you watched any of the Troopers on Amazon Prime?
No, I haven't.
Trooper. Oh, God.
Anyway. Dum 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 dum
Oh,
dum dum.
God.
Hey, 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 dum
This
dum
is
dum.
Ah! Racism!
Stop it. They're doing chanting, so you decide what goblin chanting sounds like.
Yes, exactly.
That's not chanting, that's making
This is
reason.
taking me back to Hoth.
What?
Gotta get stormtroopered until we die.
Followed by
Yeah.
ominous silence.
Oh, this is where Kong comes.
Ominous silence.
Kong. Like then they send the big one.
It's ominously silent.
What then Kong comes and then they send the big one.
Mana! Mana! Mana!
It's like that scene in Thor where Thor like kills the really big one. They're like, let's take down the big one first.
Which
next time.
4?
I don't know.
Ragnarok.
There's so many
One
4s.
of them.
Oh my god, I so can't keep track and I don't care. It's amazing. It's amazing how much I do.
I was given
I was thinking the
Ragnarok
TV
for my
series.
birthday
Or
last
any
year. I
of it,
still haven't
really.
watched it. I
That's
really
right.
should.
It's really good.
I've heard that's the one done by a New Zealander, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's in it. He plays.
Okay, so rock,
The rock guy.
Rico.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone's involved
You know
in
the
the
day, you
game.
know the dough.
Yeah.
We are. We're comparing the game to some other. Okay.
The drumming starts again after the ominous silence.
Drumming
The starts
intensifies.
again. It's getting more intense.
It's not like we're going to run out to the wood to try and find them.
Yes, you should. You go, oh, the calamity, the humanity, kill me now. No?
No.
You haven't lost your
How about
plot?
your
All right, I
Piss
need
off,
two.
Ghost.
I need 2 Wolfskull Goblin bodyguards and 10 Wolfskull goblins on foot. Oh, I have
On
those.
foot. They're
I
on
have
foot. They're not on horses.
No, the bodyguards are.
The Wolfie Boys. They don't ride horses, they ride the dire wolf of
4,
wolfiness.
5, 6, 7. I need 3 more Wolfskulls.
Wolf skulls.
Thank you. That's 3.
in Australia they're hard to get.
Are these led by a dude?
Kangaroo
that's-
skulls are easy.
Why can't a woman lead them?
Or a woman?
Excellent, we get to kill women now.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Now
Oh,
they're actually coming
Can't
from
win.
herbs. They're coming. From, they're all coming from this over the bridge. They're coming this way. Because you might have worked something out here.
Did that be burned down by now?
The gatehouse has, yes, but the bridge is intact.
So the wolf ones are coming from that direction, and the red ones are coming from this direction.
How many are there? Two on.
Two big goblins on big wolves and 10 other goblins on foot
That's okay.
are charging across the bridge, yelling. At the same time, 8 red blades are rushing across the northern clearing.
Oh bloody hell!
No, it's okay. We take out the red ones first, and then we can take out the other guys later.
Well, we know that if we take out the 2 of the red guys, the rest of them will be
no,
heartbroken.
we killed more than 2 of them.
I think it's the same both sides.
Keep looking.
Try and find another one just like it.
We're here for you, Urban.
How many red plates?
8.
The square.
This man's an IT.
Excellent. It's insane, man.
Oh, thank God. At least the movement rate's
many?
sensible. 8. You can roll for initiative, and I can as well.
Right, I'm rolling. No.
Oh, no, don't let John roll.
No, it's okay. I rolled the wrong die.
At least
Somebody
I
else
would-
roll.
At least I would have rolled a
No, you
5.
didn't. You rolled a d6 like you're supposed to.
No, I was supposed to roll the D10.
Don't waste it. Don't waste the 6.
Oh, it was a 3. Okay, I was wrong.
Didn't matter anyway.
Alright, I'm doing a move then.
Dum, 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 dum.
How fast do these things go? Really bloody fast.
Drums must always play.
That's right,
Drums
we've got
must
the-
never stop.
We've got
What
the
happens
door
if the
locked.
drum stops? Guitar solo.
We have the door locked. We have the door locked. Yes.
I will say my younger daughter stumbled across... she's never watched the movie, but she stumbled across the scene from Mad Max Fury Road with the guy playing the guitar with the flamethrower. And she says, I don't know anything else about that movie, but I don't want to see it now.
I didn't like it.
The trouble is, it's probably the only good thing in the movie, but anyway.
Ah, must be there. Yep.
She
Alright.
also wants to see Chernobyl. My
1,
has a bit of
2,
a thing
3,
going
4,
on.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Make sure he puts them all in the square.
They can't get in. That was locked, Dave.
Which
No, it's
square
burnt
is it?
down.
He always said it was burnt down. You know,
He said it was on fire. He didn't say it was burnt
he said it
down.
No, he
was-
said
burnt
it
down
was
now.
burnt down. I
It
asked
burnt
him,
down
he
during
said
one of the
it
ominous
burnt
silences.
Damn those.
So if we were listening carefully, the ominous silence would have included
Burnt down.
10,
sound of burning and
12.
falling
You
masonry.
get to about, they get to about there. And this one follows.
Okay, so the square he's in is actually that square.
Yeah, let's say that.
Yes, because that.
Well, they're covering, because of the size of the wolf,
Bigger.
he's covering 2 squares.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
preparing
You
my
realise-
D8 for my spell.
Excellent.
You realise that they're right in range for a good slinging here.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. You can back me up.
Sorry, this is just going to take
Oh,
me
you're
a
at a
minute to
window.
work out what the hell I'm
I'm at a
doing.
window.
Oh, it's the door.
I'm there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So effectively, I'm there,
So
looking.
behind a window. I thought it was at a door.
Where are you? Where are you?
Me
No, where's your character?
at the door here.
Oh, yes,
You're at a door.
You're at a door.
Okay, given how
I'm at a
slow,
window,
to be
though.
honest, I'm going to make a little retcon. Given how slow the goblins on foot are compared to the wolf riders, I think they should probably not charge on ahead too far.
Let us not go
So they
too
can't
far
get
ahead of our
completely, like,
men, Carruthers.
destroyed before they can get in.
There's a bit of a bottleneck over the bridge.
Have to get off.
Have
and
to
lay
advance with decorum. Clip, cloop, clip, cloop,
Now,
clip.
similarly, these goblins, Vansky, Tuski, they're climbing over the ruins of that and basically getting in there.
Isn't that bad form?
Don't interrupt the man while he's making a mistake.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Or a goblin,
6.
for that matter.
I think they should stand out in the open and take our arrows
I
like
also need my
men.
D4.
We did that for them.
Get out of my way! I want to get into the barn! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move over. 6.
Not kill poke in for it.
He's going to have to just hide behind the palisade for a turn.
Oh Lord, please protect me. I didn't want to be here.
Alright, they're swarming.
That's
Sort of.
bad.
Well, there's a fair number of goblins all at once. Alright, that's their move.
When
Do we move?
No, they get to do the other things they get to do, which is mostly missile fire at the moment, and only really, I'm going to say around 3 of those red blades can actually shoot.
How? There are no windows.
The barn's
Yeah, the
burnt
barn's burnt
down.
down.
Oh, the barn's
There's
not
no
sorry.
barn.
That's right.
So they've got all they've got is a little bit of light
They've
colour.
got a bit of cover
Can I ask
in the
this
rubble.
every-
They're hiding in the rubble, and now they're flinging sling stones at you, basically at those windows again.
Yes.
And 14,
You're going to get
depending
hit
on
again.
depending on who it's against.
Are you referring to in game or out of game?
Well, if he hits me, it's missed.
Is that who's that? Who's that? Is that?
That's me.
Yeah, but who's next to you? Or to the right?
Irina.
Ah,
Irina. All right, Irina.
She has
he's
a -4 protection as well.
Why does she have -4 protection?
Got a window.
All right, that misses Irina. It goes through the window, but it doesn't hurt her. That misses, and that misses. All right, so that's their little barrage. There is no magic spells or hand-to-hand combat this turn. So now it's your go.
We can move.
Movement first, please.
Which way
Movement
go?
I
first.
shall stay where I am.
I'm staying exactly where I am because I'm right where I want to be.
Think about where these goblins might be heading to.
Where are they going to go, Pete?
Well, I'd say that's the logical point. Although they could just go up there because that's a blind spot. I'd go up there if it was me. But these are goblins controlled by David.
Not even controlled by me, controlled by the module.
Ah, so it's already predetermined.
Although I may change things.
Ah, so it's
Ah,
not
If the module gives
predetermined.
instructions that are completely stupid.
Well,
Or for any
I need
other
to have
reason.
to get upstairs. I need to have to run around all the way up there and then go up, or otherwise I've got to stay.
You're-
down.
you're-
How far can we actually walk?
You can walk
40.
40.
Unless you're encumbered by heavy armor.
I can move 30.
Really? Okay.
Where are they going to go?
Well,
Should I go out this door and wait for them just around there? But
I
then I will
think
be
that went
gimped.
crazy.
We're definitely not going to finish tonight. I think this will be the last contact.
I think you're better off heading up here.
This will be our last.
Somebody
encounter
needs to guard that
tonight.
door.
Why? They're not. They're going to come in this way. Aren't they going to come in through there?
Yeah, but if they come at that door, at least you can go there.
Bear in mind,
If you go upstairs,
those of us who are actually,
Yeah, I better
those
stay
of us who are actually got
So,
on the tower have got
David,
a
we're
massive
still-
firing
We're
arc
still
around
talking
here.
about moving, aren't we?
Yes.
I am going to move to
To one of
here.
those windows.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
Actually, what you said makes no sense because there's no door here. It's an optical illusion.
There's
There's
a
a
door,
door
here.
right
Yeah, there's a door there, but Saxon's on that one. We need somebody on that.
I'll go to that.
Yes.
And I'd just like to point out I've moved into a square, not in front of the window.
Yeah, that's all right. That's fine.
One there.
Well, look, all I want is I don't want
I don't get to the
ambiguity.
door.
If that's all I want.
Right, we've got the doors covered. Right, I moved to the door, Dave.
Good. Is there any shooting going on now?
And then
Well, I'm not doing anything yet.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
Because I'm going to use
I'm
some
really,
abilities.
I'm really shooting badly.
Anybody else doing anything
I-
like the non-player characters
Okay,
will be?
I will shoot then.
All right, do your thing.
Where's the D20?
Julie,
That's it.
do the thing.
Okay, first I should declare who I'm shooting at.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm up here. So I'm effectively here. Yes.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
So I'm just going to shoot the guy on the closest to me on the corner there behind the burnt sticks.
All right, they get a bit of cover. They get minus
rolled
2 to your
19.
roll, basically, so that's 17. Do you get any bonuses for for dexterity?
no,
No.
But
It doesn't.
you'll get, it's a bow though, isn't it? So it'll be
It's
plus
a
one
crossbow.
plus one for short range.
Yeah.
So
So it's
it'll-
20.
it's a hit. It's a hit. No, it's minus two for
Oh, so I
range.
rolled
Minus
one.
2 for cover. Okay, so you've wounded one.
I have wounded one.
I'll just turn him upside down. There you go. And I guess who else have we got up there in those towers? They're just all non-player characters. Could somebody just go through them for
Irina.
me, please? Irina.
Okay, sorry, can I have another look? I just realised there's writing down the bottom.
Irina, where is she?
Irina with the
No.
slingshot.
no, she's good.
Oh, I thought that was Irina.
She
That's Stelios.
absolutely knocks a goblin's head off with a sling stone.
And that stings.
Well, she hits him very squarely and he just...
Stelios.
Which is a minor wound for a goblin.
And that
Stelios?
was Uncle Arthur.
Stelios.
Do you
Also-
realise what that's going to do to that entire
With a
tribe?
sling, Stelios
He
misses.
was the wisest person in the tribe.
Stelios misses. Who else is there?
Thirst.
That's thief.
Thief.
Thief's already done. So we're
The
looking.
stone hit the wall. And
So we're talking about the archers up in the tower then.
Like
Piotr
Piotr,
and Daria.
Daria.
Taras.
Taras.
We'll go with Taras first. I think Taras will actually shoot at one of these goblin bodyguards because he's got a good shot at them. And misses.
But
Who's
Piotr and Daria both have that.
Piotr also misses. Who else
Daria.
do we have? Daria.
Yep.
Also misses.
Roll for form.
If only the goblins had to roll for their movement, and they would kind of like stumble over their faces or something. Like
Okay, the goblins are attacking. 18, 20, 17. NPCs. 5, 6, 4.
Yep.
What can I do? Nothing.
Is it my turn?
It is now magic spell time.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm putting them to snoozy buys.
Snoozy buys?
Oh,
Snoozy boys, gotta
That,
love
that will actually work this time because
They don't get a saving roll
Are the
versus
wolf-
sleep.
how
They won't-
many hit dice have the wolves got?
the wolves. There's a good question. That is a very good question. Goblins, die wolves. The die wolves are 4 dice plus 1.
They are just. I'll take out the goblins first, but the dire wolves will get hit by it. So the sleep affects the lower creatures first.
Yeah. So the bodyguards are 2 hit dice, and the goblins are all 1 hit dice.
Is the goblin the lower creature in this context?
Yeah. Using certain relativistic concepts, yes. So now it's going to be
I'm on
2 die 8.
2 die
6.
8 worth of hit dice, basically. Is that how it works?
2 die 8 worth of creatures.
Oh, God. So it's not just the sum of hit dice, it's a total number of creatures.
No, yeah, total number of creatures. So 15, 6,
I get what you're doing.
13.
Sleepies!
Some of
Are
those
they
worth
within
2
range?
dice, though.
Yes, it's a 240 range.
No, apparently we're just counting the number of creatures.
Yeah.
So it's wolf and bodyguard.
So each of those.
Well,
is-
hang on, they go out last.
They go out. Oh, we have to go to the lowest.
Lowest first.
Well, okay, so goblin.
One
So that's
die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 10 of them. 7, 8. Apparently there's 11. How did that happen?
Urban. Yes, hang your head in shame.
Well, that's 11. So it's not hit dice, it's number of creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 11, so you get 2 more creatures. Only
Well-
2.
He's got 3 points left.
Are the goblins riding the wolves asleep?
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. But are they indivisible creatures?
What are
How about we just take out
No,
the,
they're
the
2
other-
creatures each.
Yeah.
2 creatures each. Yeah,
So that's
okay.
fine, as long as you take out the guy riding the wolves. So,
So
that
we've
the wolves
taken out 11, did you say?
So the only
Well,
one
you
left
rolled
is
13,
a
did you?
Yeah,
So I've flipped over 11 goblins.
So we'll turn over one of the wolf and rider.
Yeah, so the wolf and rider. Because otherwise it'd just be complicated to keep track of. So now we have 1 wolf.
And now, hang on, I don't know if this is relevant, but
How long did they go to sleep for?
3,
No longer.
5, 9, 10 turns of 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
They're not waking up in time
They're
to.
out of combat.
They're basically out for this little
That
encounter.
was actually a very good roll.
That
I
was
was extremely
incredibly
impressed.
After we murder these guys, we can just slit their throats with pleasure.
No, we just put them in a pile on the other side of the river.
Or we could just throw them in the river and they'll drown.
That would involve going outside. I'm not sure that's terribly safe. There's still a lot of goblins in the forest.
They'll wake up at sunlight and they'll be unhappy.
You haven't put the entire Wolfskull clan to sleep. There's more of them.
No, we've defeated
Although
them
that
all.
said, seeing a pile of their best people sleeping will probably give them pause.
All right, so that's hand to hand. So
Especially
that's
the
magic.
wolves.
There's no hand to hand, so it's a new round.
Oh,
Sorry?
leadership!
No?
I'm
Especially
going
the wolves.
first!
I'm just
the
wondering
wolves.
if I actually wonder, do we roll for initiative every time or should we just alternate?
What did I do?
I think we should just alternate.
You said seeing their best
Wouldn't that
people
make sense?
asleep would
Just
give them
alternate?
pause.
That means we just get on initiative automatically.
Well, you roll for initiative at the
Oh,
beginning of the
jokes,
encounter
no,
and then
that's
from then
awesome.
on it doesn't
That
matter.
makes more sense.
Yeah, so it's
Eric
your
would be
turn.
saying,
No, it's their turn.
you don't realise
Sit.
just how
Oh, because they were
disappointing
first
this
before
is.
it. 'Cause
You just had a turn. You just put all those guys to sleep.
We do.
It's their turn now. Now, do we go forward?
Oh yeah, I get what he's
Do we
saying.
go forward with
I'm
the
thinking
plan we
something
had?
else.
Because it doesn't seem likely, does
You know
it?
the expression "no plan survives first contact with the enemy."
I think
He's a goblin. Shouldn't he just attack by himself?
I'm
Because
gonna-
he's a goblin.
I'm going to make a morale check for this goblin bodyguard.
I expect goblins to attack all the way.
Charge! They can't touch me.
I have to check how morale check works.
I would assume goblins are more braver than orcs, just because they're like too stupid for words.
Depends on what
Depends what universe you live in.
exactly.
What if you're in the labyrinth universe?
I just was realising something.
Hmm?
And they definitely
This time
operate.
tomorrow, we'll probably have a a third driver in our family.
What?
Erica's doing her driver's test tomorrow.
Oh, good on.
I felt mine like 3 times.
I'm not going to tell my daughter that.
They suddenly cracked down on it, like they were really slack, and then suddenly, and it just so happened to be when I was doing it, they suddenly cracked down really hard on it.
You know they had the system where if you got 8 points, you failed.
Yeah,
One of my-
something
one of
like
my
that. It
mates
was
got-
based on a point system.
One of my mates got 27 points, mind you. That was by
What
her.
are their morale?
Their morale is 9. I'm just trying to work out, do I roll under
Don't
or
need to
over?
Check morale.
Yeah, my mate got
2
27
dice 6.
points
If
by
the
being
result is
stoned when
greater
he
than
did
the
the
monster's morale score, then they will retreat.
That sounds like second.
If the roll is greater.
Yes, because the high morale is good. If they've got a morale of 12,
When the
then
first-
they'll fight to the death.
No, I've got here if it's less than the morale
Need to walk
score.
around, I think.
Are you looking at the section that says morale optional? And have I got the right rules? Because it would
You
explain a lot if I've got the
actually
wrong
have
rules.
older rules than I do. Because you've got the one with the... I've got the red box one, just like that over
Well, I
there.
believe I've got the red box one.
Well, I remember seeing the one you had last time, because I could see it through that iPad. I could see your screen, and you had an older version of the rules.
Well, that would explain why I can't make any sense of them. Maybe I should get a copy of your rules.
Yeah, which I can do very easily.
It's a new Trove.
We'll just go to the Trove.
I
Yeah,
assume
but-
they have a copy.
Yeah, when you go to the Trove, you have to be careful because that older copy is there as well.
Yeah. When I was poking around on Drive-Thru RPG, they were talking about the difference
Morale.
between the
Okay.
red and maroon. The box
I
sets.
finally fucking found it. If the result is greater than the creature's morale score, the creatures will try to stop the fight or get away from it.
Yeah, so they're routed.
If the result is less than or equal to the morale score, the creatures will continue to fight. Well,
Yeah. So high morale is good, but a high morale roll is bad.
yes. Well, he rolled under his morale, so he's just going forward with the plan.
can't touch me.
He's going forward with the plan, and the plan is to right up to that that door, hop off his wolf, and start hacking at it with his big axe.
Which, without a lot of other goblins, is basically knocking on the door.
These goblins are just going to move up to better shooting positions, and that one's just going to pull back because he's hurt his, so that they can all shoot this time.
Is this
and
dude
him,
going to walk in?
and him as well.
Go and feel it.
He can run all the way over there. There we go. Oh no, he's
Don't hurt Gornfillet.
He's cardboard backing his
He's delaminated.
Yeah, it's because I was just using school kitty glue to glue them together. Kind of worked.
It's more a food product than a...
The glue stick. I was using glue stick. And if you don't get it, full coverage on under every single piece of paper, then they'll come apart.
You find out if it's come back like
They
a
will
DDA
delaminate.
down the corners.
Yeah. All right. So that's their move. So now it's their missiles. So that'll be our little red blade goblins. Excuse me. This time I'm going to try and do this a bit more systematically. So 2 of them will shoot towards the thief because they can see him poking his head out of the window. 17 sounds pretty good.
Sounds great.
What's your armor class?
Bugger all.
That can you be
5.
more specific?
It's squishy.
And
it's actually
what-
9.
Well, so
But
what,
I've got to
no,
say,
no, hang on. What is
No,
it?
you get a minus, Pete, not a plus.
Oh, yes, that's right. So it's -4.
Remember, lower the armor class, the better.
Yeah, you're at a window. You're at a window.
So it's
the
5.
exact
Normally
minus
5.
four.
The
So it's
minus 4
1.
is 1. Okay. Thank you.
okay, so
Hang on, I'll just see.
1.
If that
So that
probably
that won't hit.
that probably means he's not going to hit. Hang on. I have to see what it is.
'Cause it
Because
has to be.
it's different for the goblins and
Yeah,
the thief.
they-
It has to be almost miraculous.
He needs a 19 to hit 0, and he got a 17. If he got an 18,
Yeah,
he
he
would have
would've
hit you.
got- yeah.
Hey! And he almost hit you too. And then this one will hit whoever's there at the far. Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
That's Selena or
Missed.
whatever her name is.
That's a 19. That's almost going to hit. Who's next?
That's Irina.
Irina.
So,
19 will hit Irina, I'm afraid, because she doesn't have any armour on. So it's a D. Whoops. It's a D4 with a sling stone.
That's 4.
That's a
hit
4.
points.
We're going to knock Irina out. I'm afraid to say she's on the floor.
No.
is she dead or is she just?
No, she's taken a stone to the forehead and she's down.
That's
Straight through the window. That one misses.
I am invincible.
And that one also
I
misses.
cannot be harmed.
Alright. Oh my God.
Stupid arbitrary things in these rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Like magic missiles, you get 1 until you get to 5th level, and then you get 3.
Yeah.
What about 2? Somewhere.
Okay.
Number in between them.
Okay, it's now
our turn.
no, it's not. It's hand-to-hand combat, and this goblin is having hand-to-hand combat with the door.
Does the door get to smack back?
No, he just rolls for damage.
What about parry?
He just rolls for damage.
Harry will be fine.
I know how much damage he needs to do to knock the door
Harry's
down.
not here right now.
Yeah.
Let's see how he goes on his first attempt. Alright. I have to try and remember that, but that's alright. He probably won't last much longer. Alright, now it's your turn.
I'm going to shoot him in the head.
Is anybody going to move first?
Yes, movement first. Anyone moving first, or we're all in our best positions?
Well, I'm in a good spot.
Alright,
I'm going to shoot him in the head.
alright, have a crack. Where are you? Can you actually shoot him from there?
He's right below me.
Okay, yeah.
He can drop something. It'll
Well, you'd be shooting like that. Oh no, you're using a crossbow.
A crossbow. I
Perfect.
could just go
Perfect.
between.
Perfect.
He should get
I'm
extra.
gonna-
Extra.
I'm just going to move up to here.
Actually, is that close range?
Okay.
Oh, it's +1. Yeah, yeah.
In case he gets in.
12.
12 against armor class 6.
Well, you said +1.
What do you need? 13. I'm reading. I'm doing it for you.
Well, that's if I shoot him. So yeah, I need.
yeah,
13.
you're shooting.
Oh, of course I am shooting him.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
You missed by 1.
I missed by 1.
All right, who else is
Just
doing
drop the crossbow on his head.
I'm shooting him.
Oh,
Who else is doing something? Come on.
Well, I'm gonna miss.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm missing the wolf.
Can you shoot him from there? Yes, you can.
easily?
You've got a good shot from there.
12,
12 plus.
Not gonna hit.
+1 because it's short
13.
range.
13. I do hit it.
Hits armor class 6.
Yes.
Well, then you hit him. Roll for damage.
So
That's,
if he
that's
comes
a-
through the door, are you going to be happy
blunt,
being
isn't
there?
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
2.
Oh, you mean this guy?
Oh, it's
The goblin guy. Aren't you down on the bottom with me?
He's wounded.
yeah.
He's
I think
wounded.
I wounded the
Who's
thing with
next
the
to me?
stone.
But he's persistent. He's still going for it.
Who's that next to
That's
me?
the dwarf.
Oh,
Who's
oh
the
no,
dwarf?
Saxon will be fine.
Saxon.
I'll just stand behind Saxon and swing over his head.
Who's next? Come on, somebody do something.
Gives a new meaning to
Is anyone else
Do you want
doing
these
anything?
guys?
Yeah, let's do that.
So Piotr.
Piotr, he'd be able to get a good shot. I need to be a little bit careful. So,
I'm not sure the other guy can get a good shot.
Saxon,
Yeah.
why don't we get the others to cover us while we bolt
Piotr
across
can
to
do
the
it.
barn?
They can't.
yes, exactly. So Piotr will have a
The
crack.
goblin dudes now.
Piotr gets a
out of-
20.
We could rush him.
But rolls of
I'll
one
cast
with
invisibility
arrows?
on you and you
He
could run up
said-
behind them.
I think he said
But
he's
you'll
got
become
maximum
visible
4.
when you attack.
He's taken.
Jono
He's
did-
taken 2 hits.
They'll probably
Jono
notice the
did
door
2, and
exploding
he's just
open
done
as well.
another one.
Yes, it's
That's 3.
But I mean, they wouldn't see us coming.
Well, if we
hit
tag
points.
team him,
Yeah.
one of us can open the door, the
It's
other
actually-
one can hack him.
No, he's down.
I
We
think
don't
it's- I
need
think
to.
it's
I'm
actually
just talking
plus
about the
1 damage.
goblins on the other
It is
side. We could,
plus 1 damage for it, so it's actually
we could go
4.
rush them.
Oh, so he's dead.
Aren't the
No,
goblins
no,
in the
because
burning
this is a
building?
big goblin.
Oh,
No, I don't know whether the
Taurus?
building's still burning.
Oh, that,
No.
And
the
a
middle.
determined goblin as well.
It's either in a burning building or
The
the,
bar-
no longer burning,
That is
the
also
remote
big.
ruins of a building.
the barn is burnt down now, has it?
is he not happy?
The barn is burnt down now, has
The
it?
barn is burnt down. It's just rubble now.
Right, so they're cowering in the rubble.
So who was it? Sorry,
Taurus?
Taurus.
He's got
Yeah, he's still standing. He's got a couple of arrows sticking out.
taken 7 hit points.
He's
so
like,
far, yeah.
it's because he passed his morale roll. But he's not looking
Oh,
good.
he's still
Oh,
actually
that's it.
standing there.
Yeah, he's probably down like 1 or 2 hit points.
Anybody else?
Don't think so. Unless the thief wants.
How about these guys up here? Can they do something?
I thought everyone's already fired upstairs.
No, they have not.
Oh, well, he
the
hasn't
NPC,
fired.
but
Yeah,
he
but he
can't.
can't
It's
really.
obscured
He's-
by the corner.
He's
But
over
is it-
here.
it's
so he
night
can't
time, isn't it?
But he can shoot one of these guys, can't he?
Oh, we could do. Actually, that's a good point. We've forgotten about them. But missed. Anybody else? There's those people with the slings. Who's that over there?
That's Selena, or whatever her name is.
Can somebody
So the thief
tell
already
me?
did something?
Is it Stelios?
Delios, yes.
Yes, the thief finally did something, and I don't like the tenor of that comment.
Stelios hits a
What?
goblin and knocks it out. Takes it out.
It's
Oh,
dead.
the papers come off. It's dead
We
forever now.
lose all our goblins. That way.
Terry, he was always a coward.
Anybody else there that hasn't done anything? No.
Always
no?
a coward, and ironically, just when he thought he was safe, an arrow took him down.
Okay.
He's got 3 little kids. That's kind of smart for them.
It's now time for magic. If any magic is happening.
There is a magical shield appearing over me.
You have a magical shield.
Yeah, it's called a shield spell.
Won't that last a short period of time?
2 turns.
Do you feel like you need to have a shield at the moment?
Maybe don't
Well,
worry
is
about
this battle going to last 20 minutes?
This battle, we're not going to have another battle after this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So-
I don't think they'll make it
But
up
you're
to
not
you, though.
replenishing your spells. Like, you don't magically replenish your spells next session. Because the night is not over for the siege. That's all
He's
I'm saying.
hinting we're going to be gimped
Don't
again.
do it.
Again.
Don't do it.
Next time we meet, we'll continue this siege for a bit longer. It'll all be the same night.
Yes.
So if you use your shield spell now, you're done with the shield spell, and there's nothing
Yes.
actually attacking you right now.
And you'll have nothing, and you'll be sad.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, these guys are all asleep.
And you'll die like
Oh,
a
okay.
king.
And then you'll hate him.
I
And
was
he
just
doesn't want
imagining
to be
things would go
hated.
differently, but that's good. That's even better.
All right, I think that means that
That's my
your
entire
turn
life.
is over, unless there's somebody suddenly wants to intervene before then. But it sounds like we're done. All right, so it's the goblin's turn. Now the first thing that's going to happen is the goblin's going to make another morale check, and makes it again. Determined individual.
He's hopped up on goblin
If they got
juice.
a morale of 9, the odds are in their favour for morale tests. So yeah.
That one has a morale of 9. I'm not bothering to roll for the other ones because
They're doing what they're damn well told.
they're relatively unaffected at the moment.
Is he going to shoot us or just attack the door again?
So the first thing that happens is movement, and there is none. So the next thing that happens,
Saxon, do you want to?
well, except that goblin will move to a better firing position. That's all. that will happen there. Shooting position, I should say. Shooting, because firing is only happens
Yeah.
when you have
Do you
a
wanna-
gun.
How many
Maybe
are
it's a
there?
losing
There's-
position.
Looks like there's
Or a
6 of
losing
them.
position. A
2 or
volley
3.
point.
That's not
So-
good odds for us.
When you study,
Not good
when you
odds
study
for us.
ancient Greek,
I don't think so.
the verb that you
What?
always use,
You're suggesting
you
rush.
always use
No,
to,
I don't
to
think we should
demonstrate
rush them.
verbs is loose.
Well,
Okay.
half of us would have to get down the frickin' stairs.
No. He's talking about the 2 of us at that door. That's just I'm saying 2 on 6. That's
we're better standing off and just murdering.
It's one badly wounded goblin that won't give up. I don't think you need to be too worried. Miss! 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 Not miss. Okay, now I have to decide who it's hitting.
When you're shooting,
Let's roll. So, how many
Let's
target?
roll.
How many reasonable targets has he got?
I think there's 3.
3. All right, I roll a d6, and so 1,
two,
then
four,
2, and
five,
then 3.
six.
I rolled a 3, so therefore it's
Me!
no, it's not.
Oh.
It's the middle person.
Oh, okay.
Stelios, is it Stelios?
Galahad. If
Then
you
it
kill,
definitely hits
if you
them.
kill her, we'll never have to say her name ever again.
It's a he.
I don't have a problem with the name Stelios personally. It definitely hits them because they only have an armor class of 9. 1 point. I'm going to say they're okay.
Ooh, I can still fight.
Exactly. I think
Not
I
happy.
did. I shoot them all. I think I shot them all. So no, I don't.
No.
I think I
Two more left.
One more. Oh, and they also roll a 19. So it won't be Stelios this time. So therefore, it's just I'm going to roll a d4. 1, 2, the thief. 3, 4, Peter.
Me!
1, 2, the thief.
That'd be right.
Oh no, I already rolled, didn't I? It was a 19.
Yes.
So that's going to be a hit for sure against you. Hang on, your
Yeah.
armor class is 5. You get minus what for?
Yeah, so that makes it.
-4 for the window.
So that's 1. Their Tharko is 19, so therefore it hits.
So 18 it would have to be.
It hits. You're getting a sling stone. 1 hit point
Ow!
as it comes flying through the window.
Do you realise how much that smarts?
So you can say how much it costs.
It's a stone.
You are totally for it. Nick. Which one was it that fired that?
You're wasting good
This
river
guy.
pebbles.
This guy here.
Yes.
Don't you know how
Remember.
valuable river pebbles are?
Remember. You remember.
Is it our
This
turn?
is coming
Is
to
it
you
our
next
magic?
turn.
All right. So after that, it's magic for the goblins, of
There you
which
go.
there is none. So then it's close combat for the goblins, which is
Oh,
this dude will swing his axe at the door. The door's looking like
You
it's.
just rolled a d8 to do that. Oh, because
Yeah.
it's a prone target.
He's got
you
a big
automatically
axe.
hit
He's
the
going.
axe. I thought you had to roll to hit the door before you could roll down.
No, I'm not rolling to hit the door. I'm rolling damage on the
You
door.
mean the door doesn't defend itself?
I keep missing.
Look for a weak spot on the door.
So you see the door bulge slightly off its hinges, but it's holding for
And then
now.
we hear, here's Johnny.
Little pigs, little pigs.
Couple more hits like that, and you might be able to break through.
Red room, red
Do we have a spear? or just
Yes.
the swords and stuff?
Well, people upstairs could. There's stacked
I've got a
spears.
sword,
Shooting
so when he
time.
breaks through, I'm just
Throw
going to just ram the
It's
sword
shooting
through him.
time.
It is your turn now, and
Oh,
the
movement.
first thing to do is movement. Is if anyone is moving.
Anyone moving?
Apparently,
Because
nobody's
I've got me a
moving.
goblin to kill.
Okay,
Now
shooting
it's
time.
shooting time.
I'll
Rex
shoot him
Saxon,
in the
couldn't we
head.
kick the door open and
And
stab
I'm-
him?
Oh yeah, if you want
Let's
to do that.
do it.
That goblin
Let's
there.
do it. I'm sick of him hammering at the door. Let's help him out.
16.
I'll swing the door open.
Yep.
You give a good dance.
And I'll run him
Hit that
through.
goblin right there on the
Let's
nose.
see if Dave gives a surprise on
Not
him.
necessarily.
4.
Well, you kill him then.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, he's armor class 6. I'm going to say yeah.
Okay.
Probably right.
You little sod.
There's only so much I'm going to be
Lawyer, yeah.
a lawyer about this. It's like it's a pretty decent role. He's decided he's going to make this a role-playing thing, so why not? That's good enough.
So, Dave, this idiot who's hitting the door, Saxon's going to open the door and I'm going to run him through with my sword.
I'll make that a close combat thing. So
Yep.
we'll let the shooting happen first.
Okay.
We've got a whole bunch of people if you
You might be able to kill him first.
Yeah, just
anyway.
make sure you do it quick so you're not in the way
I'm
of
gonna
being
roll for
shot from the
Piotr.
barn.
Yeah, that's
Or
right.
from the barn.
12 plus short range is 13.
If their armor class is 8 or below, they're done.
He hits it.
They're on plus a 6.
He's pretty damn good with that bow. And he kills it. And the goblin is dead.
Oh,
He
that's
took 3 arrows,
fun.
but he went down.
Funsies.
He took,
no fun.
he took
What happened
3
to the
arrows.
Funsies.
Sorry?
He ran away.
To the wolf.
Oh, the wolf. The wolf's still there, I guess, but the wolf is running away. Okay, so well, we haven't finished shooting, so
Keep shooting at
who's next?
Daria.
Let's do Daria. 13 Plus 1 for short range is 14. Minus 2 is 12. I'm going to say that's a miss.
Taurus.
Is it a miss? No, it's a hit. I'm going to say that's a hit. Only just. Take out another goblin. Tucking away. Alright, what's happening?
No, well, we can't. He's gone. He's dead.
Gone.
Who else is there? Stelios?
Stelios.
It's a pity because that would have been fun.
Stelios misses.
I closed the door.
Unfortunately, I think you're probably going to get the opportunity.
That's pretty much everyone.
That's it, we're done. Alright, it's Goblin's turn, and these goblins are now going to run away.
Run away.
Run away
you
like
gimps.
little-
Run away, you gimps. Everybody's dead.
They'll crawl away eventually.
No, can't we go out and cut their throats and get the XP?
I would advise against it. You'd get quite a volley of arrows.
But
and
they
you
are
wouldn't have
Thalzinos.
protection, and you would not have
These guys have
protection.
got about five or six.
You just want them
widows
to wake
and
up
orphans
and
to go
they'll
and talk
gimpers
to.
again.
I got bad news for you, Katrina.
I'm going to say they get
Terry.
demoralised by that, and they're going
He's
to
dead.
run away when they get the option. But in fact, well, the ones closest to the forest are being pulled away. by
Someone
their
knocks the
colleagues.
alien.
And Jenny and
Did they
Jenny and
roll off the...
Tim. I'm sorry,
Bridge
your dad won't
and
be home
fall
tonight.
down?
Or ever.
And go to the bottom.
Come on, roll for their
Blub,
dexterity,
Yeah,
Dave.
village.
I bet some of them rolled into the
Sorry.
water.
blub, blub,
Villager.
blub, blub.
Maybe
I'm
everything's
not
for the
keeping
kids.
track of
won't
this.
allow
it.
it.
I'm not keeping
Well,
You
track.
won't
After the
allow
battle, we can check to see if there's any on the bottom going.
What happens if you get magically sleep and then drop in water? Will you just drown?
I would assume so.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on,
No one would
Dave.
ever do that in role play.
Come on, Dave, allow it. Go on.
Whoops! The drums! The drums! Doom, 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 doom.
Guitar solo.
What the frick?
The hell are these idiots?
Well, Woodley, if you can come up with a better goblin chant, you go for it.
No. Traveling for you.
It's still better than 1930s Warner Brothers
Oompa
music.
loompa doopity doo. I have a lawyer on the phone for you. Oompa loompa doopity dad. He says you've breached your duty of care.
Can we sue? Yes, we can. And the smart bit is his assistant's name's Sue.
Alright,
Larry the lawyer.
after another ominous silence
Yes.
after drumming, it's around midnight, you know, because of where the moon is. It's a cloudless night.
Was it night when we came up?
Yep.
Yes.
The wolf here wakes for long enough to go,
Yeah,
and
they've
then
all,
goes back to sleep.
they've all crawled off. That's the wolf
the
next door.
Chickens?
It's the strange chicken dog of next door neighbours.
The chicken dog.
Around midnight, you hear what sounds like a woman's screams coming from the woods east of the clearing.
Oh, great.
Ah, torture.
It's a bear woman.
And you catch a
Yeah.
glimpse of a human-sized figure in a yellow dress being dragged through the woods by goblins.
What bear woman?
The bear woman.
The
we
bear
found the
woman.
bear, but we
The
couldn't
berry?
find the woman.
Oh, yes.
We
Now I
abandoned
remember.
her to her fate, but her fate has found us.
How fateful.
It was fated.
Daria yells out, her friend Katerina from Cherkas,
What?
Yeah.
one of the other homesteads,
I thought she was dead.
has a yellow dress. It might be her.
Or it's a goblin dressed up pretending.
Everyone can
Or
make
two
an
goblins.
intelligence test.
We've never done this
You fail, you'll run out of
Intelligence of 10. I rolled 12.
So you have to roll under whatever
14.
your intelligence is.
Oh,
I rolled bang on.
I rolled equal to my...
I rolled high the bad and I rolled high, so I got to roll.
bad.
He rolled a
Yeah,
dirt.
because the lower it is, the smaller the chance you are to succeed.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, okay. What about if you hit it?
even.
That's
Get
fine.
it.
That's fine.
Oh, I
Okay,
know
yeah.
something.
I
I
don't.
know
Three.
something.
I
What
smarted
do you
them.
know?
I know
I
that's
beat
the
it by
woman
7.
that owns the bear that we saved the bear.
We
Also-
should
also-
tell her we saved her bear.
Also,
Oh.
Piotr says it's just a trick to get us to leave.
I don't think it's a trick. I think it's a bear.
You think
A
it's
bear in a yellow dress. I have never seen such a thing before.
Let's go find it.
Okay, you lead the way.
Okay.
Right, because
We go.
because
The
after that
bear.
is more encounters which we don't. I can't run another. We don't have time to run.
I can't run another.
No. No.
I draw the line here.
Shush, stop yelling. So you're making as much noise as the dog next door.
That's a wild chicken.
So in other words, we'll finish this little siege
Yes.
next time.
Next time.
Do we need to keep a photo of exactly where everyone is?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Sure.
Probably.
Who would
You
like
mean
to take stuff off?
You're not going to leave this on your table like this for 2 weeks?
I might, but well, I'm a bit worried about the counters.
Why?
He just like to have the option of not doing that.
The wind might come in and like
Yeah.
do stuff.
The counters could easily
The wind,
blow
the
away.
wind, the wind.
The counters could very easily.
I often use the wind to get out of trouble.
I have to stand
Exactly.
up, and standing up is actually hard.
Oh, why do we make poor Dave have to stand up and take photos?
Oh,
Dave, get your
Dave.
stick. Don't walk around without your stick,
God.
man.
But I'm taking photos.
Fall over, take out the camera.
Take a photo for me. Take a photo.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to actually not be a complete invalid.
I thought he was trying to generate empathy and failing.
Well, there's that too. But
Maybe
So-
viewers.
no, he wouldn't be stupid enough to do that. He'd know that perfectly well that we've got the empathy of Blake.
It's nice that there's big numbers in them, so I can, so you can get quite close because that makes sense. Because I'll be able to just say, oh, they're in number 7. All right,
I've worked this out.
you're pretty smart.
That's why he's a
So
teacher
we
and
basically
you're not.
fought off that wave.
Yes, you fought off that way. Especially the spell,
There
the
you go, I
sleep
think that covers
spells proved
everybody.
critical.
And that's
But the goblins,
everybody did
You
this.
got, you got the upstairs people?
The
Yeah, I
goblins
got
gone
them.
sleepy.
the
Because-
goblins are trying to trick us. How?
With the yellow dress.
Some large tall goblin was wearing a yellow dress and going, "Oh no, help! The goblins have me."
There's
That
a
could have
there's a
been-
goblin who speaks human.
That could have been our new love interest that we would fight each other over.
God, no. You can
And
have
you
a...
weren't fooled by their ruse.
You
However,
go-
Saxon?
Weren't you going to date a deep one in my game at one point?
Oh, what?
however, you
deep
do know
one?
one thing.
One hybrid.
Yes.
What's
Is they
it?
have a woman's yellow dress, which one of the people here recognises as the dress of her friend
That's not good.
from a nearby
Nearby
settlement.
village.
She's been deaded.
So she's either deaded or she's sitting huddling naked in a prison somewhere.
The woman who
Hopefully
recognised
she's deaded.
the woman who recognised her was Daria. Recognised the dress, that is.
Good Daria.
I think Daria is the wife of Piotr. I think we can work that out later.
Oh, the love triangle.
And the woman she thought it might be
What the hell?
is Katarina,
Katarina?
and Katarina is from Cherkas.
Isn't that the place which had the bear?
No,
No,
I
that
think
was
the
the
bear was
fairy.
a single building fairy.
Um,
I don't think it had a name except for what.
Cherkas is just another settlement like this.
Okay, right.
You're from
no,
one of
the
these. I
fairy
don't know
did
which
indeed
one.
have a
Can't remember
name.
which
I
one.
can't
Not this
recall.
one.
I should have written that down.
Not this. There is actually.
have a map.
We could probably just decide now. Why the hell not?
Why the hell not?
You need to write it down because I'm not going.
I'm
to
doing
do
so.
it. Because I have a detailed map, which I can't show you because it's got other things on it that you don't need to know yet.
Like how many Zugas are about to attack us.
But I do have a detailed map of this part of Karamikos, including the names of all the
Stacey.
local settlements. All the homesteads
Wow, boy.
that may or may not have burnt down in the night.
Yep.
So what are we trying to
They
decide?
really don't like
What her name is?
orcs or goblins.
No,
or any
we're
of the
deciding
other
where
breeds.
Gyro lives.
Why do we need to decide where John and
Well,
Because we
come
can,
in
okay?
handy, actually.
Okay.
Because we are nerds.
Oh, there's quite a few of them.
Maybe he's been burnt down already and they're all dead, and that'll give his character character.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, we have Cherkas.
Very good. Nope.
We have Hokol.
Nope, not that either.
Probably not Ilyakana because that's a lumber camp. So we won't say that one.
Okay. That's the first one I got a plus for.
I think it's Seal.
In
S-I-E-L.
fantasy worlds, there are either
Nope,
mountains
not that one.
and
Or flat plain.
there are forests.
Well, the only one
But
left
there are
is
no
Segenyev.
forested
Second year
mountains.
it is.
No.
They're always completely distinct. A bit like planets, you know, like ice planet
Yes.
and desert planet and water planet. Not something that's a bit of everything.
That, by the way, is something that Stargate used against its audience at one stage.
So Segenyev is spelled S-E-G.
Well, if they had a mix of everything looked a little bit like Canada.
That's right.
Every single
S-E-G-E-N.
planet they went to.
Y-E-V.
the same, so-
Yep, got that.
Segenyev.
Second year from the